Hey, and we are live. Good evening, everybody. How are we all doing today? Just getting set up here. Thank you for the super chat, Jonathan Stonks. First in the chat. Thanks for that, bro. I appreciate that. Always spoiling me with those super chats. Got to get the fireplace going here. Just realized I'm a little behind schedule. So how we doing here? Just hopping on a little bit before the stream is scheduled to start. Mayor, how you doing? Good evening. Or is it Maher? Sorry. Whatever works, right? Hey, the Hawkflies. How you doing? That guy posted a Randy Baines song in the Discord. You might like it. Okay, let's see. Yeah. That guy? Is it the Hawkflies goes, that guy? Not going to take credit for it or what? Jose, what's up, bro? Yo, yo. What's going on here with this? Drew's 69 Malibu in the house. I'm just stacking little bases. 36 bucks, don't waste it. MNQ swinging stops in a rip switch. You blink once when you miss it. We don't chase sides when we pull back. Paper hands cry, I want that back. Small size gang and we stay lit. Just stacking up these base hits. 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 Got banned on X cause the Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know they get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like what I do wrong. While the market keeps singing its song. Chat talking about cop deed and trades. Life advice meets with scalping plays. Someone so early, now the regret. Man, I should have held. Yeah, we all say that. Long one micro. So far, it's a pretty good song. I like it. It's super loud in my ears though right now. So. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just trying to get the fireplace going here. All right, all right. What do we got here? Looks like we're going up to 30,155, 160 level here. We got orders up above. This midnight open should not be there. Don't disregard this guy. Where that midnight open price hasn't been set yet. Been holding the VWAP here, looking like it's strong support. I did notice that we are in a bit of a channel here, even though we've kind of like whipsawed in and out of this channel. So unfortunately, this is a bit of a bearish channel technically, because when we're trending up like this and making like this, eventually we end up rolling out lower. Now, when's that going to happen? Who knows? But for now, we got to stay bullish if we're in this channel. So just keep that in mind. Oh, this one's a pretty cool fireplace. A little hard for you guys to see though. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just trying to get the fireplace going here. All right, all right. What do we got here? Looks like we're going up to 30,155, 160 level here. We got orders up above. This midnight open should not be there. Don't disregard this guy. Where that midnight open price hasn't been set yet. Been holding the VWAP here, looking like it's strong support. I did notice that we are in a bit of a channel here, even though we've kind of like whipsawed in and out of this channel. So unfortunately, this is a bit of a bearish channel technically, because when we're trending up like this and making like this, eventually we end up rolling out lower. Now, when's that going to happen? Who knows? But for now, we got to stay bullish if we're in this channel.
I like this one. Is this one? I'll have to send that to Randy, that song. Thanks for sharing that, the Hawk.
Yeah. Okay. We barely got sleep and keep moving wild with the volume low key. Oil going up like the NASDAQ too. One of y'all lying, I don't trust you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Flag pattern forming, kinda looks clean. 5 green candles and you know what I mean. Trying to catch a move, but I'm staying patient. Chat talking while saying the financial statements. Yeah.
All right, guys. Looks like we have about 15 people watching at the moment. Some people on X, some people in YouTube there. Mostly 13 people in YouTube, 2 people in X. Good evening, everybody. We are trending up, guys. What is this? We're above the +1 standard deviation there. Kind of holding, looks like we're holding the 14 EMA as support and the 9 EMA. So any of these pullbacks kind of been finding support at the 14 if it breaks the 9 EMA. So no reason for us to be bullish just yet, but we'll have to see how it deals with these contracts above here, 30,155, 30,160. So, oh, it's an unimaginable amount of BTUs, bro. Like I'm already sweating here. Whew. All right, so had fun today. I was live on E8 Futures with Abby Manzoni and Angel. Met some new traders, or not new, but they're not new, but they're new to me anyways. So happy to meet some new people out there. Tony Gold, appreciate being here. Thanks, bro. We love having you. And perfect gallons per minute. So guys, I did apply and I got some more accounts. So the Sunday Fun Day giveaways are going to continue. I only had 1 account left, so next Sunday was going to be the last one, but they reloaded me a little bit, so we got some more. I'm also going to do a bit of a Instagram and an X campaign because they hooked me up with 150K eval, guys. So we got a 50K eval. Going to give it away. Going to do one of those like Instagram and X campaigns where you know, like, subscribe and link people or whatever, and then I'll gather all the entries and we'll do that giveaway randomly for the winner. But that's going to be for a 50K Lucid Pro. So keep in tune for that. I'll be posting it on the Discord. I'll probably make some shorts for it, a short video, put it across all the platforms, and then I'll be posting it in Instagram and X and probably maybe TikTok. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So how's everybody doing tonight? You guys, anyone didn't taking any trades yet? Popping into the charts here. Looks like, I wonder if Amon's been around. Amon's usually pretty busy with the nice trade there. Tim, nice trade, Tim. Took 2 trades tonight, 1 win, 1 loss. Hit my goal for the night, locked it out. Beautiful, beautiful. Missed that one. Well, kind of hard for us to long it up where we are at the moment. We're 30,150 right now, and you know, I mean, we might pop up to the 50s and 60s, but I don't really like to take a long right before we go through a bunch of orders because quite often it rejects, right? So Philly Trader caught some of the MNQ run up, plus 430. Beautiful. Nice, nice, nice. Love to hear it. I was kind of messing around with the command pad here. I accidentally entered a trade earlier. I ended up just selling it break even because I was going to take a nap after too. I didn't really plan to enter on it, and I ended up like basically making a couple bucks on it. So no trades for me so far other than that kind of an accidental one. I was actually trying to put an order in just to make sure, because I had set up some more accounts into this trade copier here, the command pad, and I wanted to just test it to see if it was working. And then I set it to a limit order, but I think I pasted it first and then I set it to a limit order, and meanwhile before I set it, it had switched it back to the current price. So I actually just entered right at the current price, and it pulled back a couple points. I was like down $13 in each account or something, and then I just got out break even. I wasn't really planning on trading. It was kind of an accidental trade, but it's all good. We got the vertical stream going there too. We got 7 people watching over there. Welcome everybody. If you do want to join the full size stream, there's a pinned comment there in the comment section. Feel free to click that link there. It'll bring you straight over. But either way, if you want to just watch the book map, you're welcome to hang out. But if I seem like a weirdo, like I'm talking to the chat and there's nobody chatting over there, that's why. It's because I'm talking to the chat on the full size stream. So, hey Tim, how you doing? How are you doing tonight? Did you take any more trades? I just noticed that you had posted that trade in the chart section earlier. That was from yesterday at 5:20 p.m. Beautiful short you took there. Scaled out nicely, took some profits. After it bounced there, I see you closed your 3rd trade, so that was nice. Oh man, why you gotta do that for? KSKDJAKSD posted his Bitcoin wallet number, or his crypto wallet number in the chat there. So don't nobody fall for that trap anyways. Up to 25 people watching now, 22 people in YouTube, 2 in X. Thank you everybody. Welcome. So feeling pretty good about the channel here. We did cross 1.3K on the subscribers. So feeling pretty good. 1,308 subscribers now. Thanks for the support, you guys. You guys are awesome. So I'm kind of going to be waiting here for a pullback to the VWAP. Currently, this 30,100 area is looking pretty interesting to me. We have value area high, the overnight VWAP, and bullish fair value gap on the 5-minute. We do, and it also actually has a 15-minute fair value gap. It looks like it's been support already once. So kind of hard for us to just long it from up here. We're kind of pushing up. Looks like we're going to go take some of these orders. There's a lot in here. It's pretty clustered full between 55 and 60. So yeah, I would say so. I mean, I can definitely see us going higher there, Derek. But like I said earlier, whenever we have a cluster of orders on the book map like this, I mean, sometimes we're going to go through it right away, but kind of like what happens is sort of what's happening right now is we'll end up diving into it a bit, and then we end up getting a bit of a deeper pullback. So I'd try to be patient for a little bit of a pullback. Sometimes they need to like sort of build some momentum, pull it back, and like slingshot it back up through that area. So I'll be watching, previous day high could be a decent entry here. Looks like we already sort of found support here recently, and it's also kind of like the bottom of this channel. That being said, I think the better trade is probably at value area high. We have this bullish fair value gap, and also if we like, it's a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. If we look a little bit higher time frame, all the way down at 29,885. Got a couple 5 minutes. This 5 minutes kind of lining up with that 15 minutes, so I'd rather consider the 15-minute fair value gap. But Perfect GPM. Hey Dave, this is Zooman. Hey, I've been doing the base hit thing and it's been doing well. Today I was copy trading across 4 accounts in Tradeaway with Tradeify. I was holding 3 contracts on each account. I was down 150 in each account. And when I was liquidated, Tradeify aggregated the entire drawdown to each account, and the 800 loss was assigned to each 4 accounts. Do these props have accounting irregularities, or am I missing something? That's a good question. So do you have like a so which platforms are you trading on? Because sometimes they'll let you like actually look at the trade. Because I'm wondering if it showed that you were in, sorry, you said there Tradeify. So you're in Tradeify, 3 contracts on each, you're down 150, 4 accounts, so that's 400. So 4 times 5 is 2. So that's only $600. So how did it turn into 800 even? You know what I mean? Hey, Dude Monkey. No, the giveaway is going to be Sunday. Although we are doing an entry, like a giveaway tonight for an extra entry on the Sunday giveaway. So stay tuned for that. We'll be running a duck race later. Whoever wins that duck race will get a second entry into the Sunday giveaway. So that's what we're up to tonight. Just trying to like, I don't have a ton of accounts to give away, so that's why I've just been doing it once every Sunday. And then, so if you guys, hey Kyle, what's up? So if you win a duck race tonight, you'll get a second entry for the Sunday giveaway kind of idea. And if you win it, Tuesday and Thursday night, then you're going to have like, multiple entries for the Sunday giveaway. Just trying to, say thank you to the people who are, showing support to the stream on a daily basis kind of idea. So I investigated the trades, 20 points on ES. I'm approximating the numbers. All I know is the trade history on Trade Evade. It shows I was liquidated on 3 micros on MES after 20 MES move. So, I mean, perfect GPM. What I would say is, or Zoo, what I would say is just open a ticket with Tradeify and ask them to look at it, because it's possible that there's some sort of mistake that happened on that end. I don't really know why that would happen, because 20 points, so 20 times 5 is 100, right? And then you're in, but you had 3 contracts, so that's 300. So $300 loss times, oh, you're on 4 accounts, you're holding 3 contracts. Okay. Because 20 times 5 is 100. And if you had 3 contracts, then that's $300. And interesting. So I don't know. I'm getting confused by your numbers, but you're down roughly 150, which, if it's 20 points on MES, 20 times 5 is 100. So all I know is a trade history. It shows I was liquidated on 3 micros on MES after 20-point move against me. Roger that. I opened the ticket, so I'll see you tomorrow, I suppose. I just wanted to know if heard. Yeah, I haven't heard of anything specifically on that before. But 20 points times 5 is 100, and then if you had 3 contracts, that's actually 300 per account, right? So yeah, I would double check on that for sure. Keep up the good work. Keep up the politics. Keep the politics to a minimum, and your channel will flourish. Enjoy everything so far. Okay, thanks, Philly. Yeah, I try not to get too much into the politics, and I usually try to stay a little neutral on the whole aspect. Like, I'm open to hearing both sides of the thing, but yeah, you're right. I do try to keep it chilled. Are you from the US, Philly? Also? Okay, your numbers are approximate. Okay, gotcha. Well, good luck, Zumane. Hopefully that gets worked out for you. And if you think that something's wrong, they should they should take care of it for you. So, Lone Wolf in the house. How you doing? No comment. No. Keep it to the minimum. Are you pro Trump? If I feel like if I say anything here, I might lose a subscriber. Just after the guy tells me to keep out of the politics. From what I hear in Canada about Trump, I hear lots of decent things about him, but I also hear a lot of bad things from United States citizens. So I'm kind of a little mixed. I think he's, I don't like the wars, right? But I like that he's trying to make the economy better. But then again, like I said, I don't really know the full thing. I'm Canadian, so so I'll just say sorry now if I don't know it. Sorry, I'm from Canada, So you guys are mega? No. I'm pretty neutral. Nick, who the guy I stream with, is not mega at all. He's opposite. So okay, sorry, bro. Well, take care, brother. Yeah, we're not really talking politics, but sounds like bar rules, no politics or religion starts too many fights between drunk people. Yeah, right, Chris. I don't know. I just think too many people get too uptight about politics. I think we should be able to have open discussions about it. Right? I feel like we should just have open discussions and just be able to bounce ideas off each other. So yeah, Paul, you want to talk religion? Okay, bro, let's go. I grew up Christian, so my background is although I'm not a church goer necessarily, but I do have a lot of sort of values that are Christian based, right? Like treat thy neighbor well, and the whole normal marriage situation. Again, I don't have anything against people who are gay or want to marry the same sex. I'm totally for whatever they want to do. That's their own opinion or decision. It's just my values, right? So exactly, words don't hurt. Andrew, I'm too religion. You're too religion. What does that mean? Too religion. Bro, he's tearing down the White House. You can't say it's bad. Oh, really? Yeah. Tearing down the White House. It's the first president to ever tear down the White House. That's what he's going to be remembered for, eh? Andrew, what part of Canada are you in? So sorry, I opened the can of worms. I know, Philly. What did you do? We shouldn't have said anything, right? I should have just been like, Paul grew up a Buddhist, and my grandma taught me that all religions are good with the same teachings. It's interpreters. Yeah, exactly, right? From my understanding too, it's very similar. That kind of everyone sort of believes that there's a higher power and that they're going to hold you to account. It's when you leave the world, right? And if you kind of follow that, then it's good, right? Because then you're gonna have a better life. You're gonna treat people good in your life. You're not gonna do really bad things. So I can totally agree with that, Paul.
Good evening.
Let's switch up these tunes here.
Right now, 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild.
Also, aliens are real? Okay, yeah. How else did we get formed, right? I mean, if you look at our brains before we actually became advanced humans, our, the human species really had a different style of brain. So you got to kind of wonder. I think I heard some book about like the giants or something. There we go, guys. We're breaking through the 57. That's what I was saying. See, like I should have actually been taking a long down here. We dipped into those orders. We did that big pullback, and there we go. We're ramping up back into these orders. Probably going to go through at least grab these orders at 160. Maybe we'll see. Kind of making sort of an equal high at the moment. So how's ES looking? ES hasn't made any new highs though. Hey guys, like ES is lagging. Dow pulled back like really far. Looks like Dow actually even closed the gap at the end, before the end of the session there. So let's trade gold down, ES up, crude down, NQ up. Let me take a look at crude here. Oh wow, yeah, down at 92. Hey. Where did our friend Andrew go? I was trying to find out where he lives, and now he's gone. I think he said he's from Canada. He's Canadian too. Lost me by saying you support him. I guess Andrew doesn't want to be the 51st state, eh? God bless you. The only problem is that every religion says there are many ways to God heaven, but Christianity is the only religion where Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to God except through me. So the problem is someone is wrong and someone is right. Yeah, but God's also very forgiving, right? So if God is very forgiving, I think as long as you have a good life, and when you do get to that point where you get a chance to go, say, to heaven, I think you're going to get a say on if you've run a good life. But I can, I'm not trying to battle you, but just playing devil's advocate on that part. But thanks for the comment. God bless. God bless you. Chris, you back to work? Aliens are just humanoids adapted to radiation. That's why they don't have hair. Oh yeah. I like it. Dave, how do you even read the book map? Like, what do you mean? Like, how do I read it? Like, how did I know that was going to happen? Just from experience. Just all these red marks on here just shows that there's more orders in those areas, right? So, Oleg, what's up, buddy? Who sneezed? Did I sneeze? Traders are probably the best people to have these discussions. We aren't as emotionally triggered as a lot of people. That's true, Chris. That's true. Hi, on them back. Stack up those base hits, everybody. Oh, you said God bless you. No, in the vertical stream, there's a person named God bless you as title or their YouTube handle. So they had some pretty insightful words over there. So I just was making a comment to that. So I never use the book map. I don't know the first thing about it. Yeah. So basically, when you see all these red lines on here, that just shows that there's clusters of orders. So that's just kind of like when there's a cluster of orders, typically it's going to be like the draw on liquidity. So in other words, price is attracted to it. Now, it doesn't mean that it's automatically going to fill all those orders like we saw there. It popped up there to 30,155 area. And then once it filled those orders, it kind of sold off, right? So that happens quite often. That's why I was saying, like, I can't really take a long right here because we're probably going to get a pullback. Although I was too busy chatting away to see that we started finding support down here. And then we, started curling back up. And then we took a little bit more orders above there, right? So we went a little bit higher on this attempt. So quite often, just from experience of watching it over time, you know, price often will do that. It'll go, and then it kind of has to like pull back and get some momentum to get through those prices. And it's probably just stopping people out who are trying to buy it at the last minute before it breaks those levels, right? So a lot of Bookmap is just practice watching, right? So if you, that's why I don't, there we go. We took the 60s there, took the orders at 60s there, guys. But that's why I don't just build my bias on the trade because of what's on the Bookmap, because it can be misleading, right? So if you're bullish in general, for whatever reason, you're above the VWAP, you know, it's prices moving higher. There's volume on the green candles and not on the red candles, that kind of stuff. And then you also see orders above, right? That gives you just more confluence to say that we're going to get momentum to the upside, right? So what are the blue lines? Like it's just less orders. If it's like a blue line, so like before it turned red here, there was some orders there, enough to just show a little bit of color, and then they added more on. So if I move this back here, watch the 3,180. So if we pull it back, right, boom, right there. So there's only 40 contracts right there at 30,180. So 41 contracts. And then as you pull it across, the red will show up, and boom, there we got 54 contracts now. And just keep pulling it, 55 contracts. So it, as they put on more contracts, I don't know exactly what number it works, but that's kind of what happens. As you can see here at 175, we had, you know, some contracts there. They put more on, and then they just took them off like a few seconds ago. So the algorithms will move their orders around, right? So we should target interest in larger orders. So in general, price likes to go where the orders are, right? And if you find that it's really dark below like this, you know, that's just another reason to say we're probably going to continue higher. But again, doesn't mean that, you know, sometimes there's going to be a seller that doesn't put his orders on the book or something, right? So it's not a, you know, it's not 100% kind of thing. But like I was saying, like if you see a cluster of red orders above and they're on the book, and you know your bias is long and you have reasons for wanting to go long, I would, you know, take your long and then you sort of like front run those orders. So take profit before all the red orders, or take a partial, you know what I mean, and protect your position after that in case it does what it did here. It went in, dug into some of the orders, and then it pulled back, right? So exactly, it's just another layer of confluence. So I don't, again, like I said, I don't base my trade, oh, there's orders above, I'm going long and I'm just gonna wait. No, that's not how you do it, right? But if you're like, if you see you're planning to take a long, right, you have this criteria, like you want to wait for the pullback to VWAP, and you see that there's orders above and not much below, it's just another confluence to say that your trade is, you know, it's probably gonna go that direction. But like I said, try to front run those contracts to be safe, right? Because as you can see exactly what happened there, we dipped into some of the orders but not all of them, and then pulled back, you know, like 15 points off of that. So depending on your size, you'll be taking a little bit of heat there. Hey, 4 people in the vertical stream. Hopefully I didn't say anything to lose you there. God bless you. 55 people in YouTube here, 53 people with 2 people in X. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks a lot. Yeah, pull back, but not many red areas below. Yeah. So I mean, if we were to really turn bearish, right? And let's scroll out a little bit further here. You can see. So quite often this happens too. Is like we're kind of like right in the middle of 2 sets of orders. These are typically going to be algorithm orders. So as you can see up here, 30,200. There's 101 contracts written there. But if you look closely, you can kind of see those little white lines in there. So whenever there's white lines in there, that means that it's one person with a lot of the orders. And typically if you say, or one entity, And typically when it's like that, that means it's going to be an algorithm. So quite often the algorithms will put contracts there just to like help draw the price to it. And then as it gets closer to the price, they might pull it off. So you'll see that also sometimes. So, because, you know, like, let's just go back here for 1 sec to this order, to this cluster of orders here. Because we had 59 here at 30,160, right? If you guys, let's zoom in a little bit more here. So 30,160, we had 56 contracts, right? And as we move up there and we took it, see the 56 contracts got purchased. You can see it goes on to the session volume profile after the price went through it, right? So it'll show it on the right hand list here. So this is SVP is the session range volume profile or session volume profile. COB is just like the orders on the book, contracts on the book, I guess, or current order book. So that's kind of like, and you know, often if you see like a huge amount of orders there and you see price get up there, it'll like, they'll pull their orders off right before the price gets taken. And then you look over here and there's only like, if there was 100 contracts and there's only 50 that were sold, you know, then the algorithm sort of like sucked their orders out of the way before the price got there. So Cranny PP, what's up, brother? How you doing? So it's going down to pick those blue orders. You know, this is just, again, this is what happens quite often when we get into these big clusters of orders. Like these could have been, these are probably sell limit orders, right? So there's a seller up here. While it is a draw on liquidity, quite often it's going to be a seller, right? And they're looking to enter. They enter in this area and then they ended up like changing the momentum a bit, right? Maybe they're continuing to sell on the market down and then they're going to cover. Now we're talking like big sellers, buyers, right? Like you and I or whatever, if we're trading a cash account, we don't have enough buying power to like affect the market like this, right? But if it's a hedge fund or a bank or some super whale, right, and they have, you know, millions of dollars in their account, they can just, you know, have 50 orders here and then just like keep hitting market sell, market sell, market sell, market sell, driving the market down, right? So it just depends on the market. And that's why Asia session is pretty hard sometimes, because one big baller can really change the direction in the market, right? As you can see there, like we hit those orders at 160 and now we pulled back all the way down to 140, right? Yeah, technically it is spoofing, but you know, is anybody ever getting caught or in trouble for that? No, because like it's pretty hard for them to say anything about it, because you're like, well, I changed my mind and I wanted to sell it at a higher price, so they took the orders off. So it's hard to say, you know, I think it's hard for them to nail people down on spoofing, right? You're looking at 30,120.
Everybody knows stack high, stack lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success. Market butcher, Mustang trader. Basics only. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader. Trade like an adult. Yeah.
I'm looking at 30,120. Looks like a few orders down there. Yeah, so some just came on there, as you can see. So 48 now, and before it was, we had about 30 contracts. So they did pop a couple more contracts on there. So that might end up being where that seller above is going to push the price to, right? But again, I won't trade it just to, you know, to target some orders that just pop on the book below, because like I said, they can always just pull price off, right? They can just pull it off at any time. So there's no guarantee just by the orders on the book that it's going to go there, right? I mean, in general, I would want to stay bullish, you know, and then, you know, cross-reference the price to your chart. So 30,120 is actually a pretty decent level for a bounce, right? So yeah, it might go down there and we might fill those orders and bounce because it just so happens to line up with this channel and the previous day high. So you might be onto something there, Tim, but not financial advice. But again, if the more you guys watch the book map, the more you can learn about it. So I am shorting right now. So 120 would be a good target. I don't want to suggest that for you. I would actually recommend to not short right now because we're so bullish, right? Whether or not we're gonna get all the way down there, but my general recommendation would be wait for a pullback to long it at that area. But I mean, everybody has their own bias or their own decision-making process. I'm not trying to tell you one way or another to do it, but just in general right now, I'm feeling bullish, right? So I wouldn't really suggest going short, but be careful if you do take a short. Just be tight on your stop, right? Chart Sniper book map costs roughly 80 USD a month. So $40 for their global access account, and then it's about $40 for the data. So took a small bounce for 2 micros, Oleg. Oh, you bought it at like 35 area? So Tim, I mean, it might work out for you, but like I said, I would rather just be patient and look for a long, right? So I appreciate you reading my comment. Yes, God loves everyone, but sin separates us from God. Sin is what is wrong with the world today. I can definitely agree with that. People need to work on not sinning for sure. And there's no amount of good we can do to pay the price. That's why Jesus came to die for our sins, so we can trust in him and have a way to heaven. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I like your point of view. And you're definitely, it's good for you to be very confident in your view. So that short today from E8 was flirting with you hard. The shorty today? She was into you, bro? Oh, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. We're just friends. Yazzie, what's up? Hey, good evening. How are you? Amen. Also, I'm seeing sell orders at 30,159, 252 orders on the book map. Do you see that? Your analysis is great, by the way. Thanks. 159. Are you looking at NQ or MNQ? Because yeah, if you look at NQ, which I was on the MNQ there, I got 155. There's 279 contracts here on the NQ book at 155 area. Yeah. So I had bookmap open on MNQ. So sometimes we do get a little bit of a different view, like when you look at NQ versus MNQ. And because I'm trading micros, I usually just follow MNQ. So. But yes, I do see that. And they had those orders up at 160. They didn't really take them all. So there's about 68 contracts on that little pump there at 160. Sometimes the price we don't get, like MNQ ended up taking all those orders, but NQ didn't quite get all the way in there. So there we go. We just took those orders at 55, right? Did we take it? So we had 196 contracts there, and then there's only 198. So see that, guys? So look at that. That's a perfect example right there of what I was talking about, having algorithm orders, right? So there was 278 contracts right there, right? 279 contracts at 30,155. And look on the right, the session volume profile, there's only 196 contracts. And as price pumped up into that 155, watch the right, it only goes to 198. So the algorithms are so fast that right before it got there, they pulled the orders, right? And it only went up by 3 contracts. So that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. When there's you can also see that it had a bunch of lines. See how there's a bunch of like little white lines in this like 279 area? That means that that's all algorithm orders. So quite often it's going to draw a price there, but they're not going to let those orders go. So I don't know I can't tell you exactly why they do that. But oh, look at that. So they actually took them off and they moved them up to 180. So I just noticed that if you look up above, 278 contracts started coming on 30,180. So again, they're placing orders to draw price up. And you know, you got to be careful though, because sometimes they're going to trick people, right? Maybe they're trying to make you think it's going to go to 180 and they end up going to pull it lower. So so it's better to look for contracts where there's less of the white lines. And you know, I kind of like it, you know, MNQ on these evening sessions a little bit better to watch. So yeah, the manipulation, right? They put them out there and they pull it at the very last second. It's funny that happened, and thank you for pointing out NQ, because we got a chance to look at that right as it happened, right? Red are sells and greens are buys? No, not. Oh yeah, like on the SVP, you mean? Yes. And if it's green below, these are all buy orders. These are all sell orders. But you know, on the book, whatever, it's just showing if it's red and it's above or below. It just shows that there's orders there. And if you know it's below price, they're going to be a buy order. If it's above price, it's going to be a sell order. Hey, Peter, how you doing? Good evening. Wrong trade, Jim. What about the vertical red green line? Are you talking about on the right-hand side here? In this column here, this is a session volume profile, right? So that basically is just showing how many contracts were traded at that price, right? And you know, some of them are going to be sellers, some of them are going to be buyers. So that's kind of like how you can tell. It doesn't give you an exact number of how many we're selling or buying, but it just shows that, you know, it's roughly, you know, if you can kind of see there's a little more. I mean, I guess it could spread it out a bit and it makes it a little bit easier to decipher that, right? But does it match up horizontal to what's on the left? Okay, so again, that's why so for example, like let's just pull it back here, right? If we go back into the price, as you can see at 30,160, there was 56 contracts there. And then there was only 16 that had already been sold previously at some other time before, whenever maybe earlier in the day, earlier when we popped up way back over here, right? So we did pop up right around here to that level. So that's probably where those 16 contracts came from. And then as you scroll it forward there, and once price gets up there, watch this 16 number, it'll change, right? Because as it pops up, price is gonna take those orders. Sorry, we got to get a little bit further here. There you go. So then it went to 56. So 40 contracts got sold in this area right there. Looks like we had about 58 contracts there, 60 contracts up there. And then so some of them got pulled off and some of them sold. And then that's where you can see as they get sold or bought or sold, whatever, traded, they'll pop onto the right side. Yeah, so it's nice because you can look back and you can see actually if those contracts are really getting sold or not, right? So the thing with Bookmap, guys, it just takes a little bit of time to like start to read it better, right? So if you do get it, again, this is why I don't suggest basing your trades on it. Don't be like, oh, there's orders there, so I can just buy it now, just wait and it's gonna get there. Yeah, you might be right, but at the same time, you should build your bias, look for your entry on the chart from the price action and the levels, and then use that as a confluence on your direction, and then again take profits or partials before those contracts, because as you can see both times now when we dipped into those contracts we had a pullback, and then this one we went up, we took those contracts, we had a pullback. So rather than trying to wait for price to go through it and take profits up at like 170, then you know you might end up getting stopped out. So yes, the book map is only real orders, so you won't see any sim orders or anything on there. This is real contracts in the market. Hey, you're welcome. Wrong trade, Jim. CL's dropping heavy, Doug. Oh wow, yeah, all the way down to 92. What is this? We hit 91.91 and bouncing a little bit here, but yeah, it's looking pretty bearish. So you know, that's the thing though lately. You know, I've been noticing that we're a little bit decoupling from the oil, right? Whereas, you know, if you go back a couple weeks, if oil was doing that, we would be like on a crazy trajectory up, right? So I think that it's decoupling a little bit, but not completely. So Azteca, how you doing? Welcome back. You know what, dude? I've been burned way too many tries trading gold. So I kind of stopped trading it because I ended up losing. So I'll tell you this, guys. One time, right before the end of the year, in I think it was like November or December last year, I had passed a TPT evaluation and I had a fresh TPT Pro account. And I freaking went and I took a trade on gold and I blew the account on one trade, a 50K account on one trade on gold. And then ever since then, I've been so reluctant to trade gold. I have traded it here and there. I sized in, I think I was in with like 4 micros, which isn't even very much, but you guys know how fast gold can move. And I was a little bit stubborn, obviously. And I literally blew an account, a TPT Pro account in one trade. So ever since then, if I ever did trade gold, it would go down to 1 micro. And even at 1 micro, I still would take like $400 losers. So I'm like, I'm not trading gold anymore for now. So unless I can figure out some new way to trade gold better, I just always get caught in those freaking pullbacks, man. You know? Yeah, if gold could go back, or if oil could go back to 50, they would stop robbing us at the gas station. Yeah, totally. Hey, God bless you. If you want to hang out with the rest of us in the full size stream, there's a pinned comment there in the comment section. Just hit that link and it'll bring you over to the full size stream. We have about 93 people over here watching right now, and all the chats going on over here. So if you want to hang out over here, you're welcome to join us. That was me on Silver. Yeah, I know, right? Silver can delete an account in seconds too, right? Silver, yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous, right? I think I traded Silver like 3 times. I got like $100 win one time, and I took like 2 max losses. And I'm like, no, I'm not touching Silver again, man. I just don't know what it is with gold, you know, like it starts looking like it's going to pump. So you get in there and then it just pulls back, and it pulls back really hard. And then it'll turn around and go right to the profit target that you're looking at, right to where your take profit was targeted, right? So I don't know exactly how to trade gold. So I just started staying away from it. Skeletor, hey, just got back from work and it was 11-hour shift. Hey, damn, thank you for the like, Skeletor. Appreciate it. Silver could pass or blow an account in 2 seconds. Yeah, I know, right? And people were making so much money that prop firms had to stop you from being allowed to trade them, right? Or at least the minis. They would just YOLO every account and just hopefully get a 20K win, right? Looks like Sharpie's in the chart channel here. This is a trade for the past 3 hours. So you're long down at 30,043. Looks like you took profit at the first red line and the second red line. And you're still in it. You're still in a trade right now, I guess. Looks good. Looks good. Buy stops and sell stops work pretty well with gold. Hey, okay. Maybe I should do some back testing with gold, and that's probably what I got to do. 130 doesn't have a substantial amount of orders. There's 26 contracts there right now. It is a little bit thicker. There is a tiny little bit of a line there, but you know, not like what we saw above here. So 26 contracts. Nice trade, Sharpie. You the man. Right on the swing highs. Nice entries. Those are hourly levels. Gotcha. Hourly swing highs and swing lows. Yeah, I noticed Amin's been trading those hourly strategy now. It seems like it's working pretty good. They take advantage of the streaks. You blink and your buy stop or sell stop sends you into profit, ideally. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely, I should probably do some back testing on gold just to try to come up with a strategy, because my normal trading style just doesn't seem to work on it. So maybe you're right, Donnie. Good to know. I will definitely take a look in that. Tunkanada. I'm the one who is short on this thing. A little bit of drawdown now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just be careful, because I feel like, you know, we're probably still pretty bullish at the moment. We might end up heading lower here. But just keep an eye out for this previous day high. I kind of want to wait for a pullback down to sort of the 30,100 level. We got a bullish fair value gap on the 15. We got value area high and also the overnight VWAP. So I would be definitely interested if price comes down here, slows down, starts finding support, and then starts putting in a bullish candle, we'll jump in long. So waiting for 121, take long. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking too right now, Matthew. Somewhere around that area. I'm not just gonna like put an order at 121, but you know, because we do have the VWAP just below, and then like I said, this fair value gap and value area high. So I'm gonna wait for price to come down here. If we end up just, you know, wicking through this and like start putting in a green candle, then we can definitely, you know, at least ride it back up to sort of these to the highs. You know, maybe be careful though once we get up to the 150 area, right? Gadgets, who do you trade with in New York hours? First time I saw you early today. I'm always in the stream at night. Yeah, that's Nick, Mustang trader. He's an awesome trader, Gadgets. He copy trades. I think he's copy trading around 50 accounts right now. And he has some personal accounts, like some cash accounts that he trades. He makes a lot of money. Let's put it that way. This guy, he knows what he's doing. And he's been trading for, I don't know, 20 years. So he's figured out how to be patient and wait for those trades and his bias to work out. So we can all definitely learn things from Mustang Trader. New York session today was pretty crazy. Yeah, it is. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I caught some of this long. And then I was in E8 stream during this pullback. I didn't really trade it in the pullback, but yeah, this was a pretty clean long, and then pretty clean pullback all the way down to value area high, right? It was nice. Yeah, so here, guys, I'll link you guys Nick's channel here. Let me just duplicate this here, and then search bar.
Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story.
So definitely give Nick a follow if you guys would love to. I'd love to get you guys to support him too. So I'll post it in both channels here. Definitely head over to Nick's channel and give him a subscribe there. He's live usually in the mornings, pre-market. I usually get on a little bit before market open. So if you're there early, definitely hang out with him for a bit. Ask him questions. He's amazing at risk management and scaling, and learning how to add into winning trades. So who are the E8 people? E8 people. So there's a friend of ours that I got introduced to. I think it was from Nick. Nick was in the Black Shirt Club from ASFX, and Abby Manzoni, who's recently got picked up by E8 Futures to run their streams Monday to Friday. She's an awesome trader. I've seen her. She was progressed really quickly and was taking payouts. So we are getting this pullback here. Sorry to interrupt, but add to wins, cut losses short when market goes sideways. Just sit on the sidelines. Exactly, Ryan. 110%. Yeah, so Abby Manzoni, she's a great trader, and that's who, like, I got introduced to her through Nick, and they met in the Black Shirt Club, and E8 Futures picked her up, and she's running their streams now. And I also met Angel. His name's Angel. He's also a great trader. He's been trading, it sounded like full time since about 2018. So I'll link you guys at E8 also. If you guys want to go see that, E8 Markets. So you can hit subscribe over there if you guys want to see somebody else to check out. And she's not only is she a really good trader, she's a very pretty lady. Just put it that way. So there's that, and then I'll also link you guys Abby's Instagram.
Everybody got a story. With the market, don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles. Say it's all control. Smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase.
Does she have a YouTube channel? Anyways, I'll link you guys her Instagram, because I know that she's pretty active there. If you want to go say what's up or give her a follow, that's always good too. Yeah, so they got me on the stream this morning, and then kind of Abby hooked me up with I guess their affiliate person. So I'm signed up with them now to be an affiliate. I don't think I've got my code or anything just yet, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. I like their accounts. I picked up a 50K evaluation account, and I'm gonna give them a try. And the only reason that I would support them, guys, without trading them yet is because they're on Prop Firm Match. So if you guys know Prop Firm Match, they only host reputable futures companies, right? So since they're on Prop Firm Match, I'm willing to like put some support in there also. All right, we're down at the 120s here. Let's keep an eye on this, guys. Maybe we're going to get a chance to enter here. See you at 30K, NQ. Green Trump candle, yeah. You think it's going to head all the way down to 30K? I'm not convinced that we're going to go all the way down there just yet. I would want to see us get below value. If we can get below value area high, then yeah, I think you're definitely right. We'll go to 30K, but until then, I'm not going to be too bearish. GK Futures Trader, how are you? I'm doing great, thanks. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. So far, I haven't taken any trades. I'm looking for a pullback at least to 30,100 area here. I have a couple confluences that I'm looking at. We got a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. We got the value area high, and we got the VWAP. So going to wait for some sort of reaction in this area. Although that being said, we might just bounce in this level here. We're right at the previous day high. Quite often, we're going to find support. We did find some support there on this last pullback. Bounced up there. But yeah, if we get out of this channel and start ripping down here and we get below value area high, we can definitely target down towards 30K. I think we have a big bearish fair value gap to the downside, but it's still quite a ways away. 825. There's a 1 hour gap down here, so 109 again. So lots of confluences lining up sort of at the 30,100 area. Yes, I've traded Apex a little bit, not too much. I haven't had much luck with them. I think I've bought like maybe 2 accounts with them, and then I ended up losing them. And because I didn't really you know, the whole, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's activation fees and a monthly subscription to trade with them. I know the price is right, but I've just never, you know, I've mainly focused on Lucid, Top One Futures as my main accounts, and I did try Top Step, I did try to trade a FI, but yeah, so far my favorites is Lucid. You could scalp the 30-minute VWAP. I'm short technically only. I thought you usually Randall, I thought you usually only trade longs. So we did get a little bounce here there. So what we could do is now, if we want to think about getting into a long here, since we have this bearish fair value gap on the 3-minute, is there a 5-minute one too? So there's a 5-minute and a 3-minute bearish fair value gap here. So if we wait for an inversion on that, that could be a good sign that we're going to go back towards these highs here. So let's just be patient here, wait for the next candle to close. We'll watch a 3-minute for now because there's 220 left on there. 4 minutes on this 5-minute candle. So if we get a 3-minute closure above the 133 area, we could look for a little pullback for an entry and then some continuation higher. So yeah, I don't really have too much to say about Apex. I know people take payouts and that the price is right, but I just personally haven't you know, traded with them much. So yes, good memory. I only short when I see it, especially in the Asia session, but I hate shorting. Gotcha. Yeah, this could end up turning into a nice trade down to the VWAP at least, or down to the 100 level area. But like I said, until we get out of this channel, I got to stay bullish. And as long as we stay above previous day high, I got to stay bullish. So you like the 310. for a target? Like, you think we're gonna go all the way to 310? Eric? Are you saying 30,100? I don't know. I got there 25K end of day, but then I realized that it has a daily loss limit. Yeah, I mean, daily loss limit is a bit of a hamper, but it also protects you, right? So as long as you size accordingly, you should be okay. Previous day high target for bears? Yeah, I mean, anyone who shorted up here, they're probably going to be finding support here, possibly. Again, if we start pushing below this, I'm not really going to turn bearish until we get below value area high. If we get below value area high, then we might be heading towards a point of control or 30,000, just that nice round number, guys. Oh, 110? Yeah, I thought so. You're like 30,000, 110. That was what I was guessing. Yeah, and that's not a bad area. We do have a 3-minute bullish fair value gap there, and it's kind of almost lining up with the VWAP. But I wouldn't just blindly enter there. Like, wait for price to like sort of slow down and hold that level and start looking like it's going to turn around before you go long, right? $30,100. Yeah. Everybody got a system. Did you do any giveaways this week for Lucid, bro? I was tuned in last Sunday stream, and then it gets late night in New York, so I guess I didn't stand a chance to win the Lucid account. Yeah, we gave one away on Sunday. We gave one away on Sunday, yes. Sinister Scalpers in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, nice little slap through the previous day high there, guys. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart here. Careful shorts. This seemed like controlled selling. We got a pretty high volume candle there. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Yeah, pretty high volume, but look at that wick on that. So there could be a buyer stepping in there pretty nicely. Let's take a look back here also, because that seller did get absorbed. One clean trade, I sleep at night. Yeah, I heard the legend, heard the lore. ES testing the VWAP. Let me see. Oh yeah, ES is closer to the VWAP for sure. NQ almost touched the VWAP. And these channels aren't like perfect, right? So we'll get out of the channel for a bit and then get back in there. So keep that in mind. We got out of it a couple times there, and then when there's high volatility, look at this, we got out of the channel substantially here, right? And then we've just been pinging around in it for some time here, all the way from pre-market, right? So smart money, this, that, but who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. 1 hour bullish fair value gap of 114 to 104. Is there? Yeah, you're right. Yep. So this is a key turning point potentially. But don't keep in mind that if you got a 1 hour fair value gap, right, you need a 1 hour closure below it to invert it, right? So, and we have 24 minutes left on this candle, so it could technically go all the way down to 100 or even into the 96s and still bounce, and it would end up still holding this fair value gap. So keep that in mind. Whatever time frame you're looking at for a fair value gap, you need to have the same time frame candle close below it or above it, depending if it's a bullish or bearish fair value gap, for it to be inverted, for it to be like sort of invalidated. I know you probably know what you're talking about. I'm just more so putting it out there for other people that are still learning about the fair value gaps. Typically people trading fair value gaps know all the rules, but just throwing it out there in case somebody doesn't. So good, brother. Late to the party tonight, hoping to catch a trade or two. Yeah. I'm watching VWAP here for potential long. Let's take a look at NQ real quick. See lots of orders above. Looks like they're algo orders, 150 and 143-ish. And not really showing on the book map here. So 30,100 has 100 contracts there. So they could be trying to draw it down here. And it looks like it's all real, actually. So that's one thing to look at, guys. If you do get the book map, you see there's 100 contracts there, but there's no white line, right? So when there's no white line, that means that they're all real orders. So if you watch these orders, if the price goes down there, there's a really high likelihood that all these orders will get filled at that level. So all 100 contracts will go onto here. It'll be, 2602. Oil's waking up. Oh yeah, oil's bouncing here. 130 viewers. Hey, nice. Welcome everybody. 133 people YouTube 2NX. Hit the like, please. Appreciate it. That's a cheap, easy way for you guys to support the channel. Show your love. I love you guys too. Thanks for the support, guys. So again, like usual, we'll be doing a duck race tonight for an extra entry in the Sunday giveaway. If you're not aware about the Sunday giveaways, if you hit the pinned comment section in the full size stream, that is going to take you to the Discord. Join the Discord, head into the giveaway channel. There's a form you can fill out that form. You'll be entered into the Sunday giveaway. Now the duck race that we're going to end up doing tonight when we get to 100 likes is going to be for an extra entry into the Sunday giveaway. So one entry, if you just fill out the form, no matter what, you're going to have at least one entry for all the future Sundays that are coming up. So I have 4 Sundays in a row coming up of giveaways. So you'll be entered no matter what for all those with one entry. But if you win the duck race tonight or any times that we run the duck race throughout the week, you'll get extra entries under your name for the Sunday giveaway. Quack, quack, mofos. Yeah. How many Canadians in the chat? How many Canadians in the chat, people? Let's let Peter know here. So if you guys don't know, this is Peter Hartman. He's from Traders Post. They have also run live streams on Monday to Friday for Market Open. So if really good information. They also do some afternoon streams talking about AI and stuff. So lots of really good information you guys can look into there. If you're interested here, I'll link them to you guys too. So if you guys see this this command pad here on the right of the screen, this is a command pad from Traders Post. So if you're looking to copy trade, you can get this. It's a like a Google extension, and then that way you can tie your accounts to it and you can copy trade through that. So I'll grab the link here, guys, for that. So post it over here. QC in the house? Quebec City? Peter, do you actually have your own YouTube channel, or are you just only on Traders Post? Hey, and Andrew, Indonesia. I have a really good friend whose family's from Indonesia. Both of his parents are from Indonesia. They immigrated to Canada, and he's my good friend of 30 plus years. So Sacred Profits on YouTube. All right. I don't know if I followed you, so I'm gonna head over there now.
Everybody got a story. With the market, they don't care who you think you are.
Oh, it's both your channels. Okay, that makes sense. I am subscribed to that then. So if you guys are wondering, Tom is Peter's brother. They're twins. I think Peter's the older one, and I think he's gonna say he's also the more handsome one, but I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But there's a Sacred Prophets link too. If you guys are interested, they have awesome, like really cool information on different. You guys do like lots of different indicators and stuff, right? I think is the idea behind it. So, yep, on both counts. Nice. He's smarter though. Okay, fair enough. You got to give him something, right? I like it. Indicators and breakdowns. Tom has excellent indicators. Yeah, nice. You know, you can't have it all, right, Peter? Oh, geez, I'm looking away here. We're getting the bounce here off of the previous day high. Again, so let's wait for an inversion on this 30,130 area. If we invert this fair value gap here, I'll be interested in potentially taking it along. Although we do have another bearish fair value gap above there at 140. So, I mean, technically we should be waiting for the 140 level to get inverted, because even if we invert this guy and we end up rejecting off this one, which has not been mitigated yet, where this one has been mitigated. So actually, now that I'm saying this, I'm not that convinced at the 130 level, so I would need to see us get above 140, and then we can trade it up back up to the highs here. So there's not a whole lot of reward there though. We did mitigate it a bit on the 3-minute. So, bounce right off view up. ES is still kind of holding the view up too. Let me switch up these songs here for a sec. So this is a part of the problem, guys. I'm so into hanging out and interacting with you guys. I often end up missing the trades. I'll be distracted looking at stuff and keeping you guys entertained, doing my best to keep you guys entertained, and then I end up missing trades. And it's all good though. I'm not concerned about it. It's all good. I'm just happy to be here with you guys. So Angie's in the house. What's up? How are you? It's all good, Angia. Sleep is good. Is bookmark? Oh, sorry. I looks like I scrolled it back, so my apologies. There we go. So we popped up to the 130s. There was a little bit on the book there, but did they take it? Let's see. So there's 538 there, and no, we didn't quite take those orders, but then they pulled them off because that 538 didn't change there. And looks like we still have the orders down at 30,100. Some popping on here just above the 110s and a little bit below the 17s, so 107s. Yeah, get distracted happens a lot with streamers for sure. So again here we're trying to hold the previous day high, but I'm going to be patient here still. We're kind of pretty choppy in this area, so I want to see something that's going to say either we're going to head lower or we're going to head higher, one or the other. If anything, hopefully I just help you guys stay on track the best that I can on direction and bias, right? So no wicks on the 072 on the 5-minute. Where's the 72? 72 right here. Oh yeah. So you're saying this a devil's mark? Oh, there's a little bit of wick there. Is this what you're talking about? 72. You got tiny little wicks there, but yeah, it's kind of an equal bottom. Could be a potential draw on liquidity to the downside for sure. Yeah, it's funny. I'm reading it. It could be a draw on liquidity. I look up and it says that could be a good DOL. Pat, this is a song that I made on Sonos. It's just a trading song that I made for the stream. You like it? Bass hits.
Somebody woke up only 4 hours, barely alive. Oil going up in the NASDAQ too. One of y'all lying, y'all don't trust you.
It's a pretty good song, isn't it? I like it. Hey, welcome, Moonbay.
Try to get filled, but it ran away. Now I'm sitting here like, should I chase? No way. Pull back gang, yeah, that's my lane. Chasing highs and MNQ, that's straight.
I got banned on. You know, I got banned off X. Hey guys. One day we were on stream and I was like looking at X, and that was around the time when, God rest his soul, Mr. the main hero, the champion, Chuck Norris passed away, and there was some like AI videos of Chuck Norris. So I ended up like pulling those onto the stream, and I was like showing them on the stream, and we were talking about it, whatever. And then I took them off the stream. Later the next day, my X channel was like locked and banned, and I'm like, what is going on? So it just so happens that got into the song. So if you hear it says something about got banned on X, Chuck Norris kicked me off the app. So it's pretty funny. All right, pushing lower here down to the VWAP. Let's see if what's gonna happen here, guys. Tradeovate doesn't show it. What's that? Oh, it doesn't show it like this on Tradeovate. Let me see. If maybe you're on NQ. Yeah, if you look at NQ and not MNQ, it's on there. I see that. ES losing VWAP? Is it? Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, we might be flipping bearish here, guys. We'll have to see. You know, they don't always line up, because by the time that, yeah, the point of control might be the support for the ES, which is a few points lower still.
Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive.
That's why, again, I'm saying, I think I'm more interested in like around the 100s down to the 84 area, somewhere in this area. Hopefully we can find some support. So Oleg, you didn't know that? Yeah. He leaped all the way around the earth one too many times. Yeah, it was really sad actually, though. No, all jokes aside, he's an awesome guy. So it's too bad we lost a good one there. He didn't die, he got bored on Earth. Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of stuff that comes out, right? No, he took the what? He took the Grim Reaper's place. Yeah. Yeah, he got bored with Earth, so he decided to jump to Pluto. I don't know. There's nobody left to beat up on Earth, so he just like went somewhere else, right?
Market butcher live. We're not here to gamble. We here to survive. I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit. Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent.
Let's put on some grimy London AI trader music.
Mustang trader. Trade like an adult. Trade like an adult. Don't move reckless. Base hit sack. Yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold. We don't.
Oh, you knew that? You're just playing along.
cleaner, yeah, everybody knows that high, that lows. No stress, risk management, that's success. Look, NQ moving mad, that whips too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs.
Thanks for that, Angia. Angia has always given us the updates. So hoping to get 1,500 subscribers soon, guys. We're up over 1,300. Super excited. Hey, Martinez 1976 in the house. How you doing? On MNQ, what is considered a base hit? Maybe 10 points? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't really, again, like, I think you guys see my trading style typically is I don't really use take profits for the most part. So what I like to do is wait for profit, wait for price to get into profit, and then I'll put the stop into profit, right? Protect that. And then as price is accelerating away, I'll be dragging my stop up. And quite often I'm going to get stopped short or stopped early with a small win. But that's kind of how it works, right? You're going to take, you know, $5, $10, maybe $20 wins. And then one of those times it's going to run like 100, 200, 300, and you can lock in much more, right? So that's kind of how I do it. But yeah, I would say like a 10 point is a nice target for NQ. You know, all NQ has to do is sneeze and you get 10 points, right? So
Live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button, see?
you have a limit order set after my short closes at 118 for continuation to 330,100. All right. Getting a little bit of a bounce off the view up here, eh? 106, 6-point little bounce there.
I just want to blow the account. NQ sweeps stops and it rips back quick. You missed by one tick.
Sneeze or fart, either one. Yeah. Either works.
Base hits only. No fuss. Look at the drop. Yeah, chat going wild. Somebody said they ain't slept in a while. Tips to avoid over leveraging. Step one, don't trade like a savage. Nah. Get hit by with his paw on the trade. Now I'm green like, yeah, I planned it that way. Our brand news, oil moving strange. Market don't care, still crash.
Targeting $200. All right.
Check going off, yo, we love that stuff. Up 850 on a funded account. Next guy blue mine one candle. I'm out. 53 watching only 21.
Nice.
That button, don't be that guy. Tag, yo, we might
I hope it works for you.
take you out and take you out.
You took the longer view up. Very good. Very good.
I'm short 5 micros. I'm into
Hopefully it pumps up. Let's get you all the way up to previous day high. Would be nice. We have this bearish fair value gap in there that's starting to form, but it's not there until this candle closes. You still have about 40 seconds left. So hopefully you'll get up above the 115s there. We do have some contracts up above that are kind of being a little bit of resistance potentially there. It looks like about 116. Yeah, 116.25. So in this area, this is kind of like what I'm talking about, guys, is I would usually get a stop loss in the profit and just kind of like protect my position. If it decides to turn around on you, at least you make something, right? I was just concerned about micro scalping. Thanks for the input. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, no problem. Running your new strategy on your new profit account. It's going pretty well. Last 5 trades were green. Nice. This doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to keep going lower here. We might. Again, price always plays with VWAP. It might, you know, consolidate a little bit below the VWAP for a while and then go back higher. But hopefully you protected that trade, GK. And that's kind of why I usually, you know, this is kind of the same reason as to why I like to put my stop in there, because at least you're going to lock in, you know, $20, $30 on a mic, on a mini, if you're trading a mini. I don't like to just leave my trade so that it can turn around and go like this, except this last one just got stopped out. Well, hey, you know, no strategy is going to win you every time. So you're not going to believe the trade went up to 210 and gave me my profit and then flipped. Good job. Good job, GK. Nice. Great job.
Don't worry. You didn't lose much on that trade. Right? We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. hit the button, see? MNQ on the chart, I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove. Stop loss tight, nah wait, maybe not. No stop loss, I just wanna blow the account. NQ sweep stops and it rips back quick. You missed by one tick, yeah, that's that trick. Small size gang, yeah, we don't rush. Base hits only, no fuss. Look at the drop, yeah, chat going wild. Somebody said they ain't slept in a while. Tips to avoid over leveraging. Step one, don't trade like a savage. Nah, got hit by with his paw on the trade. Now I'm green like, yeah, I planned it that way. Our brand news, oil moving strange. Market don't care, still crabbing a range. I slipped on a dog turd today. Check going off, yeah, we love that stuff. Up 850 on a funded account. Next guy blue, mine in one candle. I'm out. 53 watching, only 21 likes.
Green Trump red candle, go to 30K. Oh, geez, I'm not paying attention again here, guys. There's that 93. This is what I was watching here. This fair value gap. I should have had an order there. I don't know what I'm doing. Too busy on the stream here. That would have been a nice bounce there. 10 points anyways. A bit of a bounce, about 30.86 or 30.62. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be flipping my bias fully until we get below the value area high. Then for sure we're going to be looking like we're going to continue this move lower. But damn, I was looking away for there. That would be a nice trade. We could have caught 10 points easy out of that guy. On the 1 hour chart, next support shows 30.30. That's way down there, hey? 30.30. Oh, I see that, yeah. And there's also a bullish fair value gap down there. Be careful now. 30 minutes, 1 hour, and 4 hour candles close at 12 a.m. Oh, yeah. Couple minutes left here. Not paying attention. Me too. Oh yeah. I should have had an order sitting there. Would have been tagged in, and I would have trailed my stop up also. Six people in the vertical stream. Good evening, everybody. If you guys want to join the full size stream, feel free to hit that pinned comment there and join us over here. We currently have 126 people in YouTube and 1 person in X. Welcome, everybody. How many likes did we get? Are we going to do that giveaway here soon? We gotta be getting pretty close to the 100 point. 61 likes so far. Hopefully we can, if we get to 75, we'll start running. I'll get the form going, and then once we get to 100, we'll run the duck race. I'm willing to take some pain to see this profit out on the bullish trade. Nice. Okay, Ranja. Good luck in there. Huh. I'm just stacking little basics. 36 bucks, don't waste it. NQ, sweep your stops, then it rips quick. You blink. I kind of like the first entry. This one is, I mean, it was a little bit more scary when you have the second candle doing that, but now it's looking pretty strong too. How's the volume going here? 570 contracts here. 590, 617, 621, 624, 640. I like Asia low sweep, then rock it up. Oh, you want to go all the way down to the 30-30s. You want to short at 123? right at that doji candle. GK, you're already on the Discord. How do I make sure that I'm part of the giveaway? So just go to the giveaway channel, scroll to the top to the pinned comment, and there's a little form to fill out. Once you fill that out, you'll be entered in on all the future giveaways. And then if we're doing a duck race tonight, that's for an extra entry into the giveaway. So no, if you filled out the form once, Gary, you only have to fill it out once and then you'll be entered. So hey man, just saw you were live. How's it going? Hey, T for Keeps, how you doing? I'm doing good so far. No trades yet tonight. I was eyeballing this fair value gap and looks like we might have already sort of got the entry opportunity there, but I'm a little concerned that we might be turning bearish here, so I'm a little reluctant to enter now. If this guy would have like held, you know, this pullback here, if this would have, you know, got back above the VWAP with a green candle and we start making another green candle, I would have definitely been looking to enter on the momentum. But now that we're kind of like, we closed pretty bearish, we're by this fair value gap, I don't know that this is going to be the entry just yet. So we're going to give this a little more time here before I enter. But I'm still eyeballing that area. So sort of like something like this would be probably a decent idea. So a 15-point stop with about a 15, we can sort of retarget back to the VWAP.
Set the stop, bring it up, break even, market, take it, market season. I'm just stacking little base hits. Yeah, $36, don't waste.
5380.
MNQ, sweep your stops, then it rips quick. You blink once, man, you miss it.
86.
Highs, we wait pullbacks. Paper hands cry, I want that back. Small size gang, yeah, we stay lit. Just stacking up these base hits. Yeah, got banned on X cause the Chuck Norris clips didn't know they get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like, what I do wrong? Why the market keeps singing this song? Chad talking about copy and trades. Life advice mixed with scalping plays. Someone sold early, now they regret. Man, I should have held, yeah, we all say that. Long one micro, keep it tight. Trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green and 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little base hits. Small wins, big losses, that's it.
Green for the session, base hits. I'm going to bed, catch the Mustang run in the morning. Good luck to you all. Hey, Zoo Man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already. Get us to that potential giveaway here.
Just stacking up these base hits. We'll let my daughter date him. What? That's the weirdest compliment I ever got. Got bears outside, got chickens too. Trying to trade futures while they eating food.
Entered yourself for the giveaway. Hey, nice. Good luck. Good luck. Not good for bears. How it's just hanging out there right now, not moving. Looks like we could see a little bounce. And yeah, and that we did have a green candle. And like I was saying earlier, just because price got below VWAP, that doesn't mean that you automatically enter short, right? So my VWAP is showing at 105, 30,105. It's probably, yeah, I think it's a bullish pullback too. Again, I need to stay bullish until we get below value area high. If we get below value area high with some momentum, yeah, we could be looking at, you know, then we're definitely looking for some bearish move. So printing another green candle here though.
One of y'all lying, I don't trust you. Flag pattern forming, kinda looks clean. 5 green candles, yeah, you know what I mean. Trying to catch a move, but I'm staying patient. Chat talking wild, saying our financial statements. Missed the entry by a tick. Pain almost got filled again. Set the stop, bring it up, break even, market, take it, market teasing. I'm just stacking little base hits. 36 bucks, don't waste it. Nah. MNQ, sweep your stops, then it rips quick. You blink once, man, you miss it. We don't chase highs, we wait pullbacks. Paper hands.
So I did end up getting it along in a different account because I had that one order already set there. So we're bouncing a little bit here. I might end up getting stopped out right away, but we'll see. Hopefully we get a little bit more momentum here. I might actually take one off right away. See if we can't get back up to the high of this candle. Come on, guys. Keep this bounce going. Nope, stopped out. All right. Let's cancel that order. Let's go back over to the other one. Which one did I have that in? I had that order sitting in this account. Maybe I got stopped out for no reason there, but I'm still holding the limit order sell at 119. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's too bad that I got stopped out there. I think this candle is gonna run a bit here. Again, if we get above the previous day high, it's pretty good. So unfortunately I got stopped out on that move there. Ah, damn, hey. I was a little too early on my stop loss there.
We'll take that. Hey, what's up? Good evening. We're just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat.
I got stopped yesterday for a 200-point loss, hit my stop, and then ripped to all-time highs. Oh, yeah. Hate when that happens.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now.
So guys, I uploaded my voice to AI, and then this is the song that they made for me.
Oil going up, but the Nasdaq too. One of y'all lying. I don't trust you. Flag pattern forming, kind of looks clean. 5 green candles. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh, that's too bad there, guys. I can't believe I got stopped out on that one. That's too bad. Would have been up 10 points right now.
Stop, bring it up, break even, market take it, market teasing. I'm just stacking little base hits.
200-point stop loss. I got stopped yesterday. 200-point 200-point loss. Well, if you go with one micro, that's $400 on one micro. Everybody's got their own strategy, you know. Lots of people like to give it a lot of breathing room, right? If your max loss is, you know, $400 and you only you're taking that one trade, you can do it like that, right? But you probably keeps the size down, right?
Long one micro, keep it tight, trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green and 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little base hits. Small wins, big losses. That's it. MNQ fake you out, then it dips quick, then reverses. Yeah.
How we doing on the likes, guys? Come on, let's get to 75 here. We can start the form giveaway, and then once we need one more like, guys, and I'm gonna get. Oh, sorry, it was a $200 loss, not a 200-point. That's where the confusion is. Tuncanada. Just be careful here, guys. This might be a bounce before we end up heading back down, right? So since we found some resistance there at previous day high, this could be sort of the bounce before they just take it back lower here. So just keep that in mind. Again, I want to, like, if we're really going to be bullish and make new all-time highs, we need to get up above the 30,141 area, right?
We just getting live right now. 6 people in
get back in this channel, get above that, and then maybe we can target, 175 or even, higher, 200 potentially. Oh, we got our midnight open candle. We can set that 2100 here.
Talking wild, saying the financial statements missed the entry by a tick. Pain almost got filled again. Set the stop, bring it up, break even. Market take it, market teasing. I'm just stacking little base hits. Yeah, 36 bucks.
That's where the confusion is. You got a 100-point stop, a $200 loss. Okay, looking like we're gonna continue this momentum here, guys. Let's take a look here. We still had some orders above, didn't we? Looks like some orders came on at 155, but I think the rest, there was a good chunk at 200, right? Yeah, 105 contracts at 200. Looks like the orders down at the 75 level have come off a bit.
Protect the night, $5 green and 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little base hits. Yeah. Small wins, big losses. That's it. MNQ fake you out, then it dips quick, then reverses. Yeah, that's that trick. We don't go big, we survive this. Funded accounts, yeah, we thrive, kid. Slow and steady, that's the mindset. Just stacking up these base hits. Would let my daughter date him. What? That's the weirdest comp.
I don't know. My computer always gets this problem. I need a new computer in the not too distant future. Like when I click on my Windows button, it won't open the little window thing if you want to search for stuff. And then not only that, but you guys can probably see it here. This StreamYard Studio thing is playing here, and I can't get rid of it. Normally it goes away and it gives me a little like circle icon when I mouse over it. So keep getting a glitch, so I always have to restart the computer to get that stuff to stop happening. So annoying.
Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go.
Good evening, good morning, where you trading from? Oh, getting close,
Yeah, just be careful here. This guys, this could be the continuation of the short here, right?
Subscribe, hit the bell, yeah, we live right now.
You missed your entry for the shorts, Eric? What did you have it at, like 125 or something? StreamYard probably needs a driver update. No, it's my computer. It has something to do with the like I said, the the Windows button that's on the bottom left corner of it, where you hit that, and then that's where you can like shut your computer off or whatever. When I click that, it does nothing. So it's like, I don't know, I keep getting this problem, so I keep having to restart the computer to get that to go away. There's a fantastic company in Seattle called Puget Computers. Check them out for trading. Computer costs around $5,000, but well worth it. Nice. Yeah, I enjoy building my own computer. So if I do get another one, I'll probably just build a new one. I can't put Windows 11 on my computer because my motherboard's too old, I think. So, yeah. If you have Codex desktop app, you can ask it to fix things like bugged interface. Oh, really? Interesting. I'll have to look at that.
Short, we don't risk that crown. From Hong Kong to India, we all locked in drug. Silver, my friend, yeah, we stacking wins. See you tomorrow, yeah, the chat logs off. Chart still moving, never really stops. But we back again when the sessions start. Market, but your gang, yeah, we play it smart. Good evening, good morning, where you trading?
Yeah, look at that. That's what I was talking about. This could be a bounce before we just get the rejection to go lower. So again, this might not be the continuation either, right? They could just be shaking people out. But I kind of could foresee that happening. We bounce up to previous day high, find some resistance, and then head back down to the VWAP. We might need to play around here for a bit before we get a move. So I'll leave this order here. And then hopefully we can get a trade out of it. So what are you doing, Ralph? Everybody want to say hi to Ralph? I'm gonna grab Ralph. Let's put him on the stream. Say hi, Ralph. Hi, guys. Hi. Here, make some ASMR, Ralph. Give him that Frenchy noises.
But then someone says don't trade, yeah we back off. Discord check, yeah we built that crew. 1K subs, yeah we coming through. Coffee in the morning, charge at night.
Ralph's in the house. That was rough. I got up $20, then it turned around on me and exited with a $50 loss. Oh, sorry to hear that, Randra. Where was your entry on that? I forget what you said there earlier. Did you short it or were you? I'm just scrolling back to try to find your comment there earlier. I know you said you're willing to take some pain to get it. Got to put PB on the mic and let him go ham. Where did you learn that from, Kyle? I wonder. Damn, my 124 short entry had no drawdown for 20 points and I missed it because I had to help my wife with something. Oh, too bad. Nice idea though, man. At least you feel validated about it, right? That's why it's good to have those orders set. I know you would have got it right on one tick there. All right, let's see if I'm gonna get an entry here, if I'm gonna get stopped out. So I'm gonna be risking about 15 points. Ooh, we're getting a pretty strong candle here. Ooh, it's getting a little scary for me actually on this.
Yeah, she flexing the gains. Silver in Asia, yeah, we running that game. Market going for blood, yeah, we all know. Tick charts, fleet charts, where the volume flow.
Are we gonna get tapped in here or not?
Lift off, but then someone says don't trade, yeah, we back off. Discord check, yeah, we built that crew. 1K subs, yeah, we coming through. Coffee in the morning, charts at night. Oh,
Might be coming here. I'm gonna get ready to move my stop up here right away if we do bounce a little bit. Try to this is a little bit of a scary candle, so it's pretty strong bearish candle. Come on, wick me and bounce. Wick me and bounce. No, really? Are you serious? Are you serious, man? Are you kidding me? If you go to the TP there, I'm gonna be so sad. If this thing goes to TP, I'm going to be so upset right now. Okay, thanks, Peter. You have a good night. Trade like an adult. Peace. You paid your tax? You paid mine like tax? Yo, you paid your like tax. Okay, thanks, Peter. Yeah, I'm like reading that like, what? Huh? Right back to the midnight open price there. Could have got 10 points on that bounce. I don't know if I want to take this trade now if it comes back down to my entry though. Can you believe that though? I literally got missed by like a tick or two. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this order off now because I feel like if this comes back down right now, I don't necessarily want to be in this entry. So I'm taking it off. New York Times getting crazy? Yeah, so let me just double check there. I think we were at 75. We'll get the I was hoping to do the giveaway at 100. So we got 81 likes. So we're on our way there. I'll get the form going right now. Look at that, guys. It freaking, can you believe it missed my entry by 1 tick? And then it went all the way to the TP. Seriously. Why is it it's so nasty, man. Why is it gonna do me like that? Are you serious? Friggin' that's frustrating. How long did I wait for that trade? Seriously. Yeah, exactly. You did exactly the same problem, man. That's so annoying. How annoying is that, eh, guys? Look at that thing, man. Exactly to my TP, 104, but missed me by like literally 1 tick. I was at 86 and it came down, well, 2 ticks, 86.50. Where's that? I need to get that noise that everybody always puts in the session. Yeah, I know. Asia always seems to do that to me, hey? Angia? It's not the first time that happened. Slow, feeling like I might sleep, but then boom, TP hit while I DC. Went long on mess, yeah, 7123 ATM dialed in, yeah, come trade like me. Plus 600, yeah, she flexing the gains. Silver in Asia, yeah. Well, hopefully, I don't know if any of you got this trade, but hopefully somebody took that trade for me. Okay, I'm just getting the form ready here, guys. So hey guys, just wanted to give you a heads up too, is I'm changing my discount code with Lucid, and I'm trying to also do it with Top 1 Futures. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done. And then my discount code with E8 Markets is all going to now be Butcher. So it's just going to be BUTCHER. So if you guys are, if you go to use my discount code and MBT doesn't work anymore, try Butcher and it should work for you guys. Just because E8 wants you to have 4 letters, and I was talking about this with somebody before about switching my discount code to Butcher. So I'm gonna try to make all the prop firms all Butcher, since I'm kind of like the only futures trading Butcher out there. So as far as I know. So name, email, YouTube name, country, or yeah. But then someone says don't trade, yeah, we back off. Discord check, yeah, we built that crew. All right, I'm gonna link that into the chat now. The form for the extra duck in the race giveaway for next Sunday, guys. So I'm gonna unpin this message, and then we'll paste this, and we will pin this message now. So look in the chat there. The pinned messages for the giveaway. And anyone who's in the vertical stream, please hit the link in the comment section there, the pinned comment. Come over to the full-size stream if you want to get in on that giveaway. The form is in the full-size stream. As soon as we get to 100 likes, we're going to run the giveaway. We already crossed the 75 where I'm going to start the form. But as soon as we hit the 100 likes, we'll start the giveaway. I think we were pretty close, though. We were at like 80-something. We got 88, so we only need about 12 more likes. 134 people watching right now, so it shouldn't be a problem to get over 100. So
hello in the chat, yeah, the squad pulling up. Weekend was waves, beer taste, and fill my cup. Ooh, early morning surf, yeah, the vibe too clean. Now we back at the charts, trying to read this screen. Do we close the gap? Yeah, that's all.
I'm just taking this away because I'm not really looking for this trade anymore, guys. The trade happened, right? So I don't necessarily want to take it now. Now, had we have, if this ends up flipping bullish and we're like get above the midnight open price, then maybe we can look at trying to grab a little more momentum here. But it seems kind of like the shorts are going to continue for now. So we kind of missed our opportunity to catch a bounce there on that level with that fair value gap. It's not over. I mean, this might still bounce at value very high. So if you are short, how low can it go? Well, I mean, you could target this. Where was this? There was a 15-minute. So we're in a 15-minute fair value gap right here. But, I mean, you could target 30-60, right? And then wasn't there a 1 hour down below? The 1 hour is really far, though, I think. Yeah, it's way down here. So, I mean, there is a chance we could go down to 827. But I would probably look for Asia lows at the most, right? Which is kind of what 30 area. 15 entries so far.
Good evening, good morning, where you trading from? Oh, getting close, yeah, the moves might run. Hit the TP while I got disconnected. CE market so choppy, man, I should've respected it. Subscribe, hit the bell, yeah, we live right now. One micro short, we don't risk that crown. From Hong Kong to India, we all locked and dropped. Silver, my friend, yeah, we stacking wins. Hello in the chat, yeah, the squad pulling up. Weekend was waves, beer taste, and fill my cup. Ooh, early morning surf, yeah, the vibe too clean. Now we back at the charts, trying to read this.
Butcher, where the hell is my duck? Is chilling on the sidelines for now.
Feeling like I might sleep, but then boom, TP hit while I DC. Went long on mess, yeah, 7-1.
We're almost there. We just got to get a couple more likes on the stream. We'll be doing the giveaway. I'm not on the list. Where's my name? I don't see my name.
Yeah, we running that game. Market going for blood. Yeah, we all know. Tick charts, fleet charts. Where the volume flow. Rocket emoji countdown, lift off. But then someone says don't trade. Yeah, we back off. Discord check. Yeah, we built that crew.
Hit my 77 target, so now looking for a long setup, but bit mixed. Yeah, this is this is a pretty risky area. We might end up still going lower. Like I said, we're now below value area high. I mean, this thing might bounce here again, but maybe we're going to go retest this last wick here up at 87. My duck definitely hit in the quack pipe. He's gonna be moving real fast, eh? Kyle? Ralph, what are you doing? Ralph is nesting over there, guys. Messing up his blankie. Rode that short down for a bit. Nice little scalp. Good job. Good job. Better be?
Subscribe, hit the bell, yeah, we live right now. One micro short, we don't risk that crown. From Hong Kong to India, we all
Usually, how long do you hold a trade for? You've been saying you have to be long. You have to be long since 150. Yeah, I mean, I'm not long. I'm not in a trade, right? I had some criteria as to whether or not I'm gonna get into a long, right? So I was hoping that we're gonna bounce off the VWAP and get some momentum there, or down at the sort of the 30,100 level. Now we're kind of pushing below that, so I don't know that longs are gonna be the play anymore. So yeah. Like I said earlier, I was saying if we get below the VWAP and we get below value area high, then I'm gonna have to start looking bearish, right? So this might still bounce a little bit before we end up pushing lower. But that being said, again, you know, it's just hard to be bearish on like this all-time high style trading, right? So see, there we go. We're going to go test that wick there. All right, I did jump in along here. Let's see if we're going to... might get stopped out here. I got stopped out. Never mind. Before I could even switch accounts here to show it. What did I make? You guys don't even want to know. It's not even worth it. It was basically a break-even trade. Made $10. I was trying to... that's one thing about that's not good is like I always have to like manage a trade and then try to get it on the screen, and then look at that thing. It's still bouncing a bit here. But yeah, I thought we were going to go test this this VWAP up here, 87. Anyways, and it's still bouncing here. So let's just be careful once you get up to the midnight open price here. Could be the resistance. We sort of have a double bottom there, and then we broke it on this strong push down, found resistance on this last push up. So you know, just when we're, like I said, whenever I'm trading all-time highs, it's just better to be long biased, right? If you're going to take a short, yeah, we might get pullbacks, right? And there's no guarantee when, but if you kind of look for more long trades in general, you're probably going to do better in all-time highs, right? Because we often, when you make all-time highs, you often just keep making more all-time highs, right? Now, I'm not saying that this is going to all of a sudden go back to all-time highs. It might. It's pretty easy for it to do that. But, you know, there's never a guarantee, right? This could be another bounce, sort of like this last candle here, before we end up just kind of continuing lower. So yeah, I don't trust it either. You know, that's why I usually put a stop in profit. I was only in with 2 micros on that trade. That's why I probably only made $10. Just put the stop into profit. And with the whipsaw price action, just got taken out. So short at 112 if it goes back up there. That's above the VWAP. How do you come up with those numbers, Eric? Your last number, that 24, was a solid one. Are you looking at like hourly closures or something like that? How are we doing on the likes here? We got to be getting pretty close to 100 now. 98. 2 more likes, guys. What time is it? 9:30. Oh, we're pretty early, actually. Gonna hit 100 likes a little bit early. on the hour entries. Is that OTE? Or not OTE? OTE, not on the hours. And OFED combinations? I'm not sure what that stands for. Break it down for us, brother. On the 1 minute, the 30 second, or the 15 seconds. Oh, IOFED is 50% of the PD array. ICT concept, gotcha. 101. There we go. Nice. Okay, what time is it here? We'll give you guys 8 minutes here to finish filling out the form, and then we're gonna do the giveaway for the duck race for the extra entry on Sunday's giveaway. So we have about 22 people already. So anyone who's in the vertical stream, now's your chance. Hit that link in the comment, the pinned comment there. Come over to the full size stream and fill out the giveaway. So and anyone who's in the full size stream already, if you're entering this form, this current form, make sure you head over to the Discord and sign up for that other form, or you won't be entered in on the Sunday, even if you were to win tonight. You know what I mean? So tonight's race is for an extra entry into the Sunday giveaway, but you have to be already signed up on the Discord form. So go into the giveaway channel. The pinned comment at the top of the giveaway channel has the form for the Sunday giveaway. And it's a 25K Lucid Flex.
Good evening, good morning, where you trading from? Oh, getting close, yeah, the moves might run. Hit the TP while I got disconnected. CE market so choppy, man, I should've
Market butcher. Yeah. Charts up. Coffee.
Guys, the link will give you a virus that gives me your prop accounts. Don't click it. This guy's trying to like stack the race in his favor, right?
Slippery, go heavy, not gas explosive. Let's work. MNQ dirty, but I love it, let it ride. The session high while the chat decide. Bone a candle praying and the bears all hide. Market but you gang, keep the dream alive. All slippery, don't let it slide. Mustang trader got the levels all aligned. FEG flip and the FEG shine. Base hits only one trade at a time. Cayudongo yelling double top maybe. Next candle ripping market acting crazy. Now it's
Yeah, we'd never. Yeah, of course. You know what that gets, right?
trophies in the crowd. Get it teasing, asking 3 minutes.
123 people watching right now, guys, in YouTube. 3 people in X. Thank you, everybody. I'm surprised that we are only getting we only have 25 entries into the duck race for the giveaway, which is kind of weird since we have 124 people watching, right? Like you would think that we would have like 50 or 100 people entering on this giveaway, or the extra entry for the Sunday giveaway. And we have about how many are for the giveaway on Sunday? We have 182 entries, although there are some duplicates that ChatGPT has funneled out for me. There's a couple people that had very similar emails and similar names, and basically it weeds them out because it knows that they entered 5 times. There's one guy that entered 5 times. So he only got to keep one of his entries. Martinez, so there's a pinned comment there in the YouTube channel. That's the form that you got to fill out for tonight's race, but it's for the Sunday giveaway. And if you want to be in part of the Sunday giveaway, you got to go to the Discord. In the Discord has a giveaway channel, and then there's a form in the giveaway channel to fill out for the Sunday giveaway. So what tonight is basically an extra entry, an extra duck. So instead of having one duck, you'll have 2 ducks if you win tonight in the Sunday giveaway, and going forward for all the future Sundays. So we have a couple people now. We have about 4 or 5 people that have that'll have 2 ducks in each of the Sunday giveaway races. But there's a couple things, right? You gotta fill out the form on the Discord for the Sunday giveaway, and then you got to fill out the form that's pinned in the comment section right now to enter for tonight's race to get that extra duck entry for the Sunday giveaway. Hopefully that's clear. Yeah, man, told you I need a new computer. All trades are red on this one. You think it's your computer that's doing that?
The candle stands straight up with no pullback. It might be a bone of candle.
So let's keep an eye on this VWAP. If we take the VWAP with a nice green candle, like with 50% of the candle above the VWAP, that would be a nice potential entry for a continuation on the long. We're going to head back up into that channel and keep going higher possibly.
Coffee hot. Candles loaded. Mustang trader in the pre-market. Market butcher on the mic. Oil slippery, gold heavy, nat gas explosive. Let's work. MNQ dirty, but I love it, let it ride.
I feel like 112 will come after the hour. Yeah, it could. If it does. Gotcha. Yeah. Again, it's best to be patient when you can, right, guys? So 2 more minutes here on the form, guys. Fill it out while you can. We'll get that duck race going. Where's let's play the 80s rock song that we made. Last stream. VWAP's gonna slap this down. Let's see. It could. This could also be the moment that it changes direction. So like I said, if we can get a nice strong closure above, like 112, 113, if we close up there, we got to have a strong closure. Then I would be thinking about taking a long on the continuation. We'll wait for the next candle to start showing a little bit of green and then pop it up. Forgot I was on the 10-minute chart there. Mr. Butcher, if I'm already filled in the form last week, do I have to fill it out again tonight? So if you're talking about the form that's on Discord, no. But if you're talking about the giveaway, like the race tonight, yes. So if you're asking about the race tonight, yes, you have to fill out the form that's pinned in the comment section. And if you're already filled out for the Discord, like the Sunday giveaway, that's good you're good to go over there. You don't have to go back to the Discord if you've already filled that form out once. 119 is still achievable again for a retrace, but we need to cross 105. So this is a pretty decent candle so far, this 5-minute above the VWAP here. Making any s'mores tonight? Oh, no, but I do need to warm up my hands here real quick. Oh, yeah. This is so good. Whew. Gotta get that sweaty palms dealt with. He took off the limit. It's too close to the hourly close. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, my jump pusher, yeah. Did you say cherry Coke like Buffett does? I think it said something about cherry Coke and Warren Buffett there. Oh, resistance there up in the fair value gap at the 113 level. So I wonder if your trade might end up playing out here. Yeah, it didn't really drop very fast, right? It's kind of still looking relatively bullish. So what's the oddest thing you've taken a trade on? I don't really know how to answer that question. I'd rather see a fast drop like the 124 level. Yeah, it's not really fallen, right? Yet. Warren Buffett is known for his fondness of cherry Coke, drinking about 5 cans a day. All right, well, there you go. That's why AI put that in there then. Like any soybean trades? Oh, no. Nope. Nada. How's a 5-minute looking here? I'm going to wait for this 5-minute candle to close here. Bro, my gold longs not like this? Wow. Gold is just freaking ripping right now. Oh my lord. Because if it's at the beginning of the hour, I can capitalize on the wick down. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Great stream. I'm in Oz, so timing is great for me. You're in Oz. Where's Oz? Sorry. It's a pretty strong bounce now. Yeah, it is a pretty strong bounce.
Rhythm hitters, yeah. Back when the tape deck click with the static sound. Dreams felt bigger when the block stayed underground. Notebook packed full of plans and ambition. Cold nights, warm beats. Survival was the mission. Chess moves, not checkers. When the pressure
crank this bad boy up.
From the pavement where the hungry hold it down. No chain talk, no flex, just work in the booth. Trying to turn hard lessons into
B-Flu, you passed your Lucid eval, so I'm locked out after getting my daily profit plus some today. Waiting for Mustang in the morning. Good job, B-Flu. Good job, buddy. Look at this strong push here, guys. We're getting a really nice closure on this 5-minute candle.
Let the session begin. Yeah. Concrete session. Yeah. Dust on the sneakers. City lights flicker. Late night thinkers. Crate digging rhythm hitters. Yeah. Back when the tape deck click with the static sound. Dreams felt bigger when the
Okay, well, I don't know if this is going to play out or not, but I am going to try to enter along. I got 3 micros here spread out. If we end up pushing back below the VWAP, I'll probably cut this trade with a small loss. I'm in 1 micro so far. I got 2 more micros, one at the VWAP, one a little bit higher here. Let's see if we can't get into this push here. Hopefully it'll give me another little entry here. I want to make a call on this market in the next 10 minutes.
Let the session begin.
Until 124. That's not a bad target. Yeah. We do have previous day high up here. I think I might hold this one for a few minutes though, if this keeps pushing here. That's where your stop would have been. Okay, while this is playing out here, let's get this form going because we're pretty much done there. So responses, let's link it to the sheets. Create new spreadsheet, and then I should be able to get it. Oh, actually, I'll just go back here. YouTube name. Okay, let's get this duck race going here.
Rhythm hitters, yeah. Back when the tape deck click with the static sound. Dreams felt bigger when the block stayed underground.
36 people entered into the giveaway tonight. Thank you guys. I'm going to go back over there and remove that pinned comment there. And I'll grab the Discord link there and post it back over there again here.
Let the session begin. Yeah.
Hopefully, previous day high isn't the end of this push here. Okay, duck race. Full screen. Let's get rid of the MBT thing. Banner. Remove that guy. And let's do a little shuffle. You know, if you guys put a number 1 in the chat, you're going to make it go faster. It could push during the new hour. Let's confirm a hold on VWAP for longs. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't turn bearish on the 1 hour. Yeah, don't rush out too early. SV Junior 35. I don't know. Did you fill out the form? You should be in if you filled out the form. Did you fill out the form tonight? You got to fill the form out tonight. You missed it? I'll give you guys 15 minutes to enter. I don't see SVJ and I don't see Noi, but I'll throw you guys on the end. Don't hate everybody. I don't see SVJ or Noi. Let the session begin. Yeah. Dust on the sneakers, city lights flicker, late night thinkers, crate digging rhythm hitters. Snooze, you lose. I had hours. I don't see my black swan. Okay, good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Raise it up for the one still chasing. Dust on the shoes, but the vision stays blazing. From the basement speakers to the city skyline, built it one bar at a time. That grind line, yeah. Old soul rhythm with the vinyl crack texture.
And we're off. Here we go, boys and girls. Good luck out there. GK Futures Trader out front. Oh, it's not good. Rod. Oh no. Ranja. Oh no. Sid Hart. Too bad. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully you guys don't get to hit the stop loss too fast here. Ranja in there with the Donald Duck. The Donald Duck. Who's in the back here? Gary LP. T4 Keeps is in the back. Is all right. Kayodongo. Josh. Good job. Good luck, guys. Good luck. All right. Looking like we might get another contract entered here if we get any more of a pullback. Hopefully this isn't going to reverse on me here and end up stopping me out. Angie's up in the front here. Sid Hart, 30 seconds. Usually at about 18 seconds, somebody's going to get a rejection and start heading back. Rejected, and that's somewhere around 18 seconds there. Silverback trades, Sinister Scalper. Oh, Kyle got rejected there. Facile Crypto fighting with Dan Harris up in the front of the pack here. Who's coming up from the back here? Brick. Brick's pushing up from the back. Oh, it looks like Brick's going to take it, guys. Brick 863. Brick 863, are you here? Brick 863.
Survival was the mission. Chess moves, not checkers. When the pressure came around, built from the pavement where the hungry hold it down. No chain talk, no flex, just work in the booth. Trying to turn hard lessons into something called truth.
Julio. Nice job. Congrats, Brick. Congrats. Hey, that was like the fastest. First person to win is actually here in the giveaway. It's good that I'm patient on putting the giveaway up, hey guys, because usually we put it up too early, then there's lots of people that aren't here anymore. So that's why I waited for 75 likes to put it up, and then we're gonna do the giveaway at 100. So did get an extra entry there, another contract entered in there, guys. Might get another one here on this pullback.
Cold nights, warm beats, survival was the mission. Chess moves, not checkers. When the pressure came around, built from the pavement where the hungry hold it down. No chain talk, no flex, just work in the booth.
All right, in all three contracts now, guys. So hopefully this thing doesn't keep going down here. And it's going down. What the heck, man? Oh, really? Come on, Midnight Open, hold this level. We need this Midnight Open to hold here. All right, well, if we do get above this, if we get above, because we inverted that fair value gap, so that's not a good sign. So if I can get out break even here, I think I'm going to. Because so far I'm not really liking this now with this new candle pushing down below. Already down 60 bucks here in this trade. Oh geez, guys, what the heck? Maybe we're not even gonna get a chance to get out here. Hopefully this fair value gap's gonna hold. But it's looking like it's not. It's like the momentum's pretty big right now. Jeez. Okay, I like that bounce. Now we just got to flip this candle green. Flip it green here. But I don't like that we inverted this fair value gap. We had a small bullish fair value gap there. Now we've inverted it. And yeah. So if I can get out break even here, I'm probably going to try. No, it's not going to give me the chance, is it? Say your stop loss below that fair value gap. I'll just manually close it if we get down there. It's just one account, so if I end up losing 60, 70 bucks, I'll be okay with it. Even if it's 100, it'll be okay. Savage Princess in the house. What's up? Yeah, there we go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Pop us up here. Hi. I think it'll allow you to break even. I know it might. It might. I feel like this is a replay of the other night, though, eh? Remember, I stopped out break even, and then what happened? It went up quite a bit. So I'm too tired to speak. My brain is from these charts. Fried. Sorry. Come on, get above the VWAP here. Save the butcher. Save the butcher. Oh. Come on, boys. Come on, buys, I should say. Maybe that was my only chance to get out right there. Randall. Ciao? Hola, Randall. Well, I do like that we're back above the VWAP here. Maybe this is going to go back bullish here. Come on, guys. Let's bounce it here. Should see a punch back up here in about 2 minutes. Oh, that was the new candle, hey? That was the new hourly candle. But it's already good support zone and floating over VWAP. Yeah, I know. That's what I am liking it right now. Let's go. Make us some money. Keep going. Keep going. You take one off right there. Take another one off up here. And then go break even on this last one. Come on. Let's go. So I'm locked in about $30 so far. Textbook midnight open manipulation. Right there, touch to the midnight open. Come on, boys. Don't pull back. Don't pull back. We need to continue this bounce here. I'm going to try to give it a little more space. If I go break even on this last contract, whatever. So be it. I want to give it a chance to go. Come on. Get us all the way back up above the standard deviation. Plus one standard deviation there. Up at 137, 140. Well, I added to it. Let's hope that this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt here. Come on, bounce it up here. And I took my stop away, which maybe I shouldn't have here. Come on. Hold that VWAP right now. Hold that VWAP. This might end up being a flat trade in the end. Seems like it's going to go down. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, geez. Come on, buyers. Let's go. Pop us up here. $241 contracts up at the 180 level.
Just stay right. MNQ. Blackout News Network. No life. Runettes.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Bounce it up here. Pretty high volume on that candle. I just feel like, you know, this thing should turn around and keep bouncing here. Let's go. Maybe not, though. It's kind of almost a bearish engulfing candle here. Well, this was seems like some poor management on my part. Turning a winning trade into a losing trade here. If I break it even, if I sell it right now, I'll be break even, like a zero losing trade.
Gold is heavy. Oil slippery. Gas explosive. And if you full port MNQ during FIME, you might become the next boner candle victim. Good night, Butcher Gang.
I think we need some Costa Rican chill out music here for this trade to play out in our favor here. Manipulation market it is. Careful. I know, right? Come on, boys. Let's bounce this here, please. Go, let's go. Flip it green. Flipper green.
When the moon lean low and bright, keep your neck tucked up tonight. He's a Costa Rican vampire.
Putting the stop in there. Yeah, I got out there, guys. Okay, so I made $40 anyways. I like the FVG for bullish, then bearish drops. I don't like it at this time. Gotcha. Well, hey, I got out of that one all right in the end. So I made $950 on the original contract and lost $450 on that last contract. So made about $5 there on that pullback. I saw it, you know, when that candle started, the next one started looking red or dark blue in my case. I was like, yeah, I better just lock in this stop here. So this move might not be over, guys. They're just playing with the VWAP for now. We're probably, you know, in a little while we might go higher here, but currently we're making lower highs at the moment. Although we didn't, I would say this is our protected low, right? Well, we made a high, this low, and then we made a new high and this low. So I guess that was kind of like a break of structure there into the previous day high. Now it's kind of been resistance here. So if we're really going to get bullish and head back to the highs, we got to get above previous day high. So if we're going to turn around, I want it at 84 to 129. Yep, fair enough. How many likes did we get? Are we still getting any more likes on the stream? Hopefully you guys are having a good time tonight. I am. $112. Nice. Nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I never actually look over at the vertical stream. I wonder if we got some likes over there too. So I'm gonna go view your channel, live, vertical stream. 5 people still watching right now. 6 people watching. Hey, we got 11 likes on the vertical stream. Thank you, everybody. Oh, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. You're in the you gotta come to the full size stream. So anytime that you see the vertical stream where it's only bookmap, there's usually a pinned comment there. Just hit that pinned comment to get over to the full stream. We run the giveaway in the full stream. So I did say that earlier, but maybe you didn't maybe you weren't in there at the moment when I said that. So but I think you're already in on the Sunday giveaway anyways, so which is the more important one. Yes, please tell them about the loneliness that comes with the vertical stream, and your loneliness made it into the song. Can't forget that, right? Back to the midnight open price here. Yeah. One hour, 4 hour candles looking bearish now. Fair. Oh, that's funny. You guys both wrote the same thing. Are you the same person right there? You think it might go down to the 40K? 30K? Oh, you used to trade higher time frame? Angie is a girl. At least that's what we suspect. It's more accurate. Lucifer, if you want to hit the pin comment there, go to the Discord. The Sunday giveaway is a form that you fill out in the giveaway. Thank you, Angia. There you go. Savage Princess came in tonight, late tonight. I feel so lonely. Cherry buying Coke like Buffett does. Chris remembers rotary phones and games. I like this song. It's pretty awesome. Well, yeah, the 4 hour is looking pretty bearish, hey guys. And Brown, no, I mean, it was only in the vertical stream a few days ago. I was only liking and talking the stream. I kept thinking, no, it's no way it's only me watching. Yeah. But yeah, that stream is pretty quiet. That's kind of like the draw to get people to get in there and then get them to come over to the full size stream. Trade like adults, protect the evil, respect the stuff. Remember, if NQ gets dirty, you might secretly like it. God bless you. Have a good night. See ya. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for hanging out. Have a blessed night. Sleep well. Yeah, we're looking pretty bearish, guys. We're looking pretty bearish. Turn the music down a little bit here. Hourly low 30,038. Kind of looks like we're going to sweep this low here. Anybody in a short right now? Dipping into a bunch of the orders down below here. If 30-ish doesn't hold, going down to 92, I'm still in my short. Nice job. Nice job on the short. You don't like the 30-minute? Yeah, it's looking pretty bearish, guys. It's looking pretty bearish. It might go back up to the midnight open price and then reject there and then keep heading lower, right? $84.95 is a good entry with a short 102 stop loss. Yeah. That bounce from midnight at 94 was the play. Yeah, right. Good little bounce there, though, hey? Again, let's see if we're going to get a rejection off the midnight open price before we end up continuing this short. What a pump there. Back up to the midnight open. Manipulation, guys. Manipulation. Knew it didn't even touch Asia low. Good quick 30-point scalp. Nice jobs, SV Jr. Disgusting. Right? I mean, I wasn't really convinced that we're going to go lower just yet. I know everything is lining up for shorts, but we'll have to see here. You know, midnight open price is quite often a magnet to price, right? But the 4-hour chart, the 4-hour candle does look pretty bearish, although there's still 30 minutes. They might end up flipping this and making it into a hammer. If they do that, we're for sure going to be hitting all-time highs in a bit. I mean, the daily candle still looks solid. Look at that thing, man. Right at the VWAP on the daily candle. Pre-market London is coming up. Reject from VWAP lower band. Yeah, this -1 deviation bounced, and then, I mean, we'll have to see, right? We're just playing with the VWAP right now, guys. Pulled back, bounced, broke below, recovered, bounced, broke below, rejected, made a new low, took it again. Like, look at this thing. support. Finally broke down, went right back up. So if we can't reclaim it, obviously that's not good for the bulls anyways. And you can't discount the 4-hour candle. It does look pretty nasty, right? But there's still 32 minutes left here, so this could end up turning it into like a little doji or something. I don't know. I'm pretty undecided here. When does London open? I think Germany opens in 30 minutes, and then the actual London opens at like an hour and 30 minutes or so, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I'm getting hungry, guys. I'm getting hungry. I had fat burger for dinner, but that was at like 4 p.m. So, and now it's like 10:30 p.m. I should probably just not eat tonight, but I want to have some food in my tummy if I'm going to sleep good. I still got to take Frank out for a walk too, so we should probably wrap up the stream here shortly. Pre-market 30 minutes, 1.5 hours. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. The only thing that's mildly bearish is we made a move above previous day high and held below it. Besides that, market structure is still bullish. Yeah, I mean, long term, again, this is why all-time highs, like I'm pretty long bias in general, right? Because it's just not good to short this market until you wait for more confirmation. Like you could definitely caught some good shorts there. But you can also could have caught some really nice longs. So too many break-even trades for me there. Small win. Small win. Made that $40 and then it stopped out at balance on break-even on the balance. So you can kind of just sleep better with a little bit of food in your stomach though, right? All day high for SpaceX IPO. Gotcha. Oh, guys, I just realized I got cupcakes. $7-Eleven cupcakes. Hey, thanks, Moon Boy. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Where are you from, my friend? Charleston, Charleston, SC, South Carolina. Sorry, I'm a Canadian, so I don't really know. I'm just guessing if that's correct. I might be right though. I'm like SC. What name comes to mind? So tell me if I'm correct. These are pretty good. They're like freshly's cupcakes. Pretty good guess coming from the Canadian guy, hey? I live near Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm like about 1 hour outside of Vancouver. I live in the province that we might lose all of our property rights to Native Americans. Scary stuff happening in British Columbia right now, guys. I'm in New York. My old lady's Canadian. Love you some poutine. Nice. Oh man, nice place. Yeah, BC's beautiful. BC's beautiful for sure. It's the only place where you can go. You can go snowboarding, then you can go jet skiing, and then you can go to a rainforest, and then you can go to a desert all in one day. Yeah, I do live in the basement of the Roxy. I did at least through my 20s to my 30s. Mid 20s to like early 30s. I also got into a few good scraps at that bar. That was in the old days, though. I'm definitely a gentle person nowadays, especially. Now, if we can take this low out, get below 71 and hold below 71, we're getting more bearish. Yeah. I can agree with that. We do have a lot of orders down there. And we're dipping into them a little bit more here. All the way down to 30K, there's 206 contracts down there. So I'm wondering if this is going to be one of those times where it just goes through all the orders. I just want to see if we actually filled those orders there. So we had 2405 and 2617 there. 2412, 2675. So yeah, so the orders did get filled there. They didn't pull them. Now we got like 41 and 41 down to like 62 and 60. Too many short targeting 40. Wow, Angia, you are savage. Might just get a little bounce here, though. This happens when we get into those orders. Around 30, you're going to take a long? 030? We are getting a little bit of a bounce there. Look at this bounce here now. Jeez. Been in an eval jail this week. Too scared to trade. Said F it tonight and got a STF up 1K on a 25K. Worried about consistency later. Been fun hanging out with you here, man. Hey, thanks, NQ. Nate. That's awesome. So you don't want to. So you said it's a STF got a straight to funded. What Is that a top 1 futures account? Yeah, man. If you, I mean, lock in 1,000, no problem. That's good. Keep it on going, right? That was a bullish sign for me when we broke the lows and we didn't take the retest open price from tonight. We're probably headed for the highs, right? Next gen, a bit sus, but we'll see. Okay. I've never heard of next gen. Is it on prop for match? Next gen futures. Next gen futures trader. Pardon our dust. We're working on something amazing. Check back soon. Next gen pro trader funding. Oh yeah, Scooter channel. Well, hopefully the price was good. Next gen sucks. They do have their 1-year anniversary tomorrow though, and rolling out a special or two. Okay. I don't necessarily love next gen's funded structure. People have been getting paid out from them and the payouts are quick. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, fair enough. That's good that you got some people on your side there, Nate. So So I did get an E8 account just today. As you guys, I think you guys know, I was streaming live on E8 earlier today. I ended up getting a discount code with them too. So check them out here. Their rules are pretty standard. Their price is, it's all right. It's a little bit higher. There's $30 discount right now. No activation fee. The standard drawdown rules. So 3,000 and 2,000 max drawdown, 3,000 target. End of day drawdown, 4 contracts, pass in little as 1 day, which is nice. And then they got the 80% payout. So it's an 80-20 split, which is, a little bit on the other side. And then when you get past that, you get the challenge account, which is a 2,000 max drawdown, end of day. You have a daily loss limit of 1,000 though, which is it's okay. Consistency rules pretty nice though, 35, and first payout in as little as 3 days. So I do like them. So I did pick up a 50K account. I'll let you guys know how that one goes. I know, passing 1 day is awesome. It is. It's good. It's good. Yeah, E8's a good one. One of the prop firms I'm willing to back up because they're a solid company and good customer support, and they're on prop firm match. That's kind of one of my requirements. I'm trying to long here. I bought 2 at 87, targeting 160 and 180, risking 80. NQ rip it time. That's what I was worried about, guys, is, you know, when we dipped into those orders again, like, what did we do? We bounced off of them. We always get these bounces off of those orders. I gotta admit, that's a nice hold off the 70s. Yeah, and that's a -1 deviation band there. But we're kind of stuck between the VWAP here. So this whole time is literally been VWAP time. So if you guys remember earlier in the stream, I said if we hold previous day high, bounce off VWAP and get back up, I'm still leaning bullish, right? Now if we were gonna get, before I'm gonna really turn bearish, I'm gonna have to see us like with some really strong closures below the value area high, which we kind of, you know, these are decent closures, but I would think like we would need to like get this selling candle closure and then get another selling candle closure that would really confirm that we're probably going to be moving lower, right? So until we get out of this area, either to the top side or to the downside, like we're kind of in a risky area to be trading, right? Oh yeah, ES is over the VWAP, which is kind of good for the bulls. You think it should drop to 29,800 area sometime over the next 16 hours? Yeah, quite possibly. Like London, maybe it's just going to play around in this price area until London happens, and then you'll see what happens, right? I don't really like to predict that far ahead. I like to like have sort of an idea and then wait for the price to like confirm either of those ideas, right? But hey guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. We are chopping around. I still got to take Frank for a walk and deal with Ralph for the bathroom, and I actually got to treat Ralph before bed. I gotta wash his bacterial skin infection stuff. So I should probably wrap it up here so I can get to bed at a decent time. Got to be up for market open tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Awesome stream again tonight. Lots of fun. Took a couple of base hits. Nothing too big. Missed a couple trades while I'm busy talking, but it's all good. I'm mostly here to just have a good time, hang out with everybody, and hopefully we can all learn something and, you know, not be lonely. Savage Princess. 120 likes on the streams. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for the support. Looks like we got another 30 subscribers tonight. Did we get 30 subscribers tonight, guys? We had 1,308. And now we have 1,334. So 28 subscribers on a freaking Tuesday night. Thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Thanks so much. Good times, good times. All right, guys. So let's do our little shout out like we usually do at the end of the session here. Thanks a lot, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Randall, Tunka, Kyle, Chris, Matthew, Jonathan Stonks, thanks again for that super chat earlier if you're still around. Sinister Scalper, Oleg, Zoo Mane, Angia, ForceFed, Eric, M. Will, T for Keeps, Martinez, GK Futures, Peter Hartman, Ranja, Nate NQ, NDRUUU, Lone Wolf, Moon Boy, Yojim Blab, Green Thumb, CDZN, Brick. Hey, what's going on here? Get me back over there. Where do we go? Oh, Paul V World, Noi, Exceed R, Facile Crypto, Camfluence, Savage Princess, Chart Sniper, Wrong Trade Jim, JLD54 Trader, Philly Trader, Jerry Trades, Drew 69 Malibu, the 44 The Punisher, SV Junior 35 Trades, Crypto Axer, Tim Core, Andrew, Skeletor, Donnie, Chilam, Jason, Gary LP, Rowlin, and B Flu. That's the top 50 chats. Thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody. God bless you, Jeff Cohen, Ryan 9558, Gadgets, KSG, and the Hawkflies. Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. It was a good stream. Had a lot of fun. You know, back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's make some money. Hopefully we pushing some more all-time highs. We can get some more longs in there. We'll see, though. We'll see how we end up playing out. You know, hopefully we end up pulling back a little bit and then holding at a reasonable level, and then we can kind of push back up at the open for the all-time highs. But yeah, thanks so much, everybody. Love ya. See you on the next stream tomorrow morning.
The market butcher roll call. Yeah. Another Sunday in the books. Base hit secured. Stops respected. Boner candles printed. This one's for the butcher gang, 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 gang.
How do you know I'm lonely?
This one's for the butcher gang, 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 gang. Top chat legends in the building tonight. Market butcher crew get the whole stream hype. Lucid giveaways and the candles all bright. Sunday night traders trying to change their life. MBT code if you're ready to ride. Top one futures got the butchers outside. FVG flips and the VWeb tight. We survive in every session cause we trade it right. Engine GBU holding number one. For Fezio one, always loading the gun. Your Jim Blab in the chat, having fun. CDC stacking XP by the ton. Jane Bond 99's buying out the charts. Tony L 2020, I got sniper darts. Lone Wolf Blue 660's trading after dark. Miss 911 got the whole chest sparked. Heartman beater, keep it steady, no till. Tim Core stack, profits built on skill. One Adam 99 got diamond wheel. Rain gap boy yelling, let's go still. No revenge trades, no emotion, no crime. Just base hits stacking one trade at a time. If you do the evil reload and grind, cause the butcher gang different from the rest online. Top chat legends in the building tonight. Market butcher crew got the whole stream hype. Lucid giveaway.
Bye-bye, guys. Love you.
Traders trying to change their life. Zodiac at 34 in attack mode. Zodiac at 34 in attack mode. Timber Brown 81 6 sticks carrying heavy loads.